Good evening and welcome to Memorial Field for tonight's football matchup between the Bulldogs of Rockland and your Abington Green Wave. Fans, please join me in welcoming the Rockland Bulldogs to the stadium. The Bulldogs are led by head coach Nick McCory. Assistant coaches include Chuck McDonald, Fred Damon, Mike Doyle, Peter Harrison, Wayne Leander, Tom McSweeney, Matt Dunn, and Matt Anzalone. The athletic trainer is Melissa Visaki. The athletic director is Gary Graziano. The high school principal is Dr. John Harrison, and the superintendent is Dr. Alan Crone.
Do I get a shout out?
Good thing it didn't rain. The field would sink. Oh, yeah.
Fans, I ask that you direct your attention to the center aisle of the Memorial Field grandstand and join me as we welcome the Green Wave, led by number 25, Ryan Simonetti, and the captains, number 3, Thomas Fanara, number 12, Eddie Riley, number 53, Shane McClellan, and the rest of our Green Wave football team for tonight's game. The Green Wave coaching staff is led by, coaching in his 500th game, in his 48th year, head coach Jim Kelliher. The offensive coordinator is Ed Riley. The defensive coordinator is Jim Daly. The assistant coaches are Scott Piper, Tom Shepard, Bella Cabongo, Tim O'Brien, Keith Batson, Georgie Cabongo, and Dave Lyons. The athletic director is Peter Serino. The superintendent is Peter Schaefer. The high school principal is Jonathan Bourne. The cheerleading coach is Kristen Gerhardt. The athletic trainer for the Green Wave is Alicia Reed. The camera crew for tonight's game are Kevin Tachi and Matt Nelson. Broadcasting tonight's game on local cable access are the dynamic duo of Sean Riley, class of 1982, and Kevin Rowlands, class of 1979. The chain gang for tonight's game across the field are Adam Nash, Steve McGuire, Dan Reardon, and the captain, Steve Wakeman. The PA spotter for tonight's game is Bo Ryan, and the referee for tonight's game is Bobby Mendy.
Chris, you gotta announce your name too. Chris, 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please direct your attention to midfield for tonight's special pregame ceremony. Tonight we celebrate an incredible milestone in the history of Abington High School football. Since the 1930s, several generations of families and thousands of football fans have enjoyed watching football games here at Memorial Field. During each of those 9 decades, hundreds of Abington High School football players have represented their town and their school on this hallowed gridiron. But since 1974, only one head coach has led the Green Wave football team. A coach whom we all have grown to respect and love and to admire. Tonight, after 48 years of dedication, commitment, and passion for the game of football, and for the student athletes of Abington, Jim Kelliher will lead the Abington Green Wave in his 500th game as the head coach of Abington Green Wave football. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto the field for his 500th game, Jim Kelliher. In the entire 133-year history of Massachusetts high school football, Coach Kelliher is only the third head coach to eclipse the 500 career game milestone. Tonight, we are all witnessing history as we join together to pay tribute and to give thanks to Coach Kelliher for all that he has provided to our town, our school, and our community throughout his storied career. Standing directly behind Coach Kelliher are members of the extended Kelliher family, and we welcome Jim's wife, Patty, Jim's son, Shane, and his daughter, Erin, together with Coach Kelliher's brothers and sisters and many of his grandchildren, nieces, and nephews. Also gathered on the field tonight are many of Coach Kelliher's former assistant coaches and ADs who proudly join us to celebrate this 500th game and to honor their friend and fellow coach. The Kelliher family has asked that we specifically welcome the man who actually coached Jim Kelliher when Jim played for Abington in the 60s and who wanted to be here to pay tribute to his former player. Please welcome with a rousing round of applause 98-year-old Abington football coach, Mr. Walter Pastor. We would especially like to welcome a large contingent of former Green Wave football players, all of whom have returned to Memorial Field tonight to pay tribute to their beloved coach. These Abington High alumni represent 48 years of Green Wave teams from 1974 to the present. And under Coach Kelliher's leadership and guidance, these players also represent well over a dozen league championships, the Super Bowl victories of 2002, 2005, and 2012, and the football state championships of 2014 and 2019. Coach Kelliher has stated earlier, we are thrilled to be able to witness the occasion of your 500th game, as it is an incredible milestone which only two other football coaches have achieved since the start of Massachusetts high school football in the year 1888. On behalf of all of your past and current football players, your past and current assistant coaches, and all of your fans from Abington and our surrounding towns, please accept our heartfelt congratulations and our thanks for all that you have contributed to our community. We celebrate the occasion of this 500th game not only because of the significance of this game in your distinguished coaching career, but also because everyone who is represented behind you on the football field and here in the bleachers has been positively affected in some way by your passion for the game of football, and more importantly, by a positive attitude, your work ethic, and your unrelenting encouragement, your warm heart and fatherly advice, and your undeniable Green Wave pride. Jim Kelliher has simply helped to make each of our lives as a better person, and we are forever grateful. You are truly one of a kind, and you have been a great coach, a great teacher, and a great friend to all of us affiliated with Abington High School. At this time, we ask a representative of Coach Kelliher's first team from 1974 to step forward for presentation of a special commemorative football, which we hope you will keep as a treasured keepsake on behalf of all of your current and former players. We ask that all of the Kelliher family members and all coaches and players on the field to please stay in place so that we can take a special commemorative photo from the press box level. which we intend to present to Coach Kelliher after tonight's game. Carrie, are you taking that? Okay. I'm going to tell him to turn around here, Carrie, in a minute. Coach Kelliher, can you guys all face the press box for a picture? Maybe. All right, Carrie.
Shadow on his face. Put the ball down. Shadow. Put the shadow out. Put the ball down. There you go.
Abington High School would also like to extend our thanks and appreciation to the Rockland Bulldogs for their support and cooperation this evening. It only seems appropriate that the Green Wave should be playing the Bulldogs for this 500th game, since Coach Kelliher's first game, I repeat, his first game as a head coach for Abington in 1974 was played against the Rockland Bulldogs. And in case you were wondering, that first game against the Bulldogs was also Coach Kelliher's first victory.
Thank you, all of you, for being here. You know, and I appreciate it very much. You know, it's been a great time. I think I can say that I love the game of football. I love being at Abington. I love each and every one of those 500 games and the number of years that I've been here. And as much as I can stick around, I'll stick around unless somebody boots my ass out of here.
Once again, let's hear it to Coach Kelliher on his 500th game. Thank you once again to all of our on-field guests for joining tonight's celebration. And as we now clear the field, we would like to invite the team captains from Rockland and Abington to meet at midfield for the traditional coin toss to start tonight's game.
You wanted me to hold this because it's a directional mic.
Oh, sorry, man. I was going to smash it down. Okay, let me just put, actually, I'll leave it here. No, I got to do this. Pete, you there? Sereno, are you there? Pete? Pete, do you know if Ryan Simonetti's going out with the captains or no? I'll try and get you together. Thank you. What's up, guys? How are you? Roger, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the captains of the Bulldogs and the captains of the Green Wave are approaching midfield for the ceremonial coin toss before tonight's game. Representing the Rockland Bulldogs are captains number 11, PJ Celestino, and number 23, Lucas Leander. Representing Abington High School are the captains number 3, Tommy Fanara, number 12, Eddie Riley, and number 53, Shay McClellan. We are pleased to also welcome to midfield tonight's honorary Abington game captains, who are all teammates on Coach Kelliher's 1974 football team. They are Peter Walls, Steve Devlin, Jeff Stone, Brian McLean, Tim Wells, Ed Leach, Rick Polito, and Bobby Delaney. Abington is on the car. Deferred to the second half. Confidently facing this end, gentlemen. Great game. Just have a great game.
Good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to the 500th game of head coach Jim Kelliher's career here at Memorial Field. The Abington Green Wave will be hosting the Rockland Bulldogs. Both teams 4-0. This is the first league game for the Abington Green Wave. The Bulldogs are 1-0 in the
Ladies
league.
and gentlemen,
And we have an unbelievable crowd here today to pay tribute to Coach Kelliher and to watch this battle, the War of the South Shore. Before we go into more detail, we're going to pause briefly for the playing of our national anthem.
Performed by the Abington High School Band under the direction of Mr. Charlie Blanchett.
All right, sports fans, it's time for Green Wave football against the Rockland Bulldogs. My name is Sean Riley. With me tonight is the always lovable, the always affable, the sometimes controversial Kevin Whalen. Kevin.
Looking for a great night of football, Sean. Doesn't get better in the Abington Green Wave against the Rockland Bulldogs. You know, it's been a long history going even before Coach Kell since 1970, a long way back. Always great rivalry between these two teams. East Abington against the Old Town team. You know, Sean, I'm looking for a great game. One of the things I think, you know, what we saw in the spring, I think you're going to see the Bulldogs try to do. A bend and but don't break, you know, defense. Kind of take off the top, you know, try to stop the Green Wave explosive players like Drew Donovan and Izzy Ricketson, and then, you know, just try to get it down inside the 20 and then tighten up once they get inside the 20. So I'm looking forward to that kind of, you know, game tonight. Hopefully the Green Wave has some answers on how to, you know, get the ball in the end zone once they get inside the 20.
Well, it's going to be a little rock'em sock'em football here at the Gridiron at Memorial Field for Jim Kelliher's 500th game. Thus far, Rockland has gone, as I mentioned, 4-0. They beat Cumberland, Rhode Island, 28-0. Silver Lake, 14-6. Whitman-Hanson, 23-7. And Norwell, a league game, 28-7. The Green Wave, if you've been watching thus far, they beat Cohasset 28-14. Apponequet 30-5 to nothing. North Quincy 27-21. And last week, Dennis Yarmouth 35-13. Green Wave deferred. They're going to kick off to start the game. And here we go with game number 500. A short kick that's going to be bouncing.
Yeah,
say inbounds.
It's going to be inbounds. It's going to be jumped on at about the 39 or so. You know, the 500 games, Sean, I think, you know, the happiest days of Coach Kell's coaching is when he didn't see your name or my name on the roster.
True that. So the Rockland Bulldogs will take over at their own 38-yard line. We're playing 12-minute quarters under the National Federation High School rules. And they're right up, ready to go. Celestino will be, scratch that. It's going to be, they have two quarterbacks they use, and just a dive right up the middle.
It should be interesting. I mean, Rockland, you know, usually opens it up. Number 11 is their quarterback.
That's Celestino who's starting. There was a choice between Celestino and Moriarty.
Number 7. Moriarty played last year, right?
Yep. Celestino's a senior quarterback. He's going to lead the team to start it off. See if they switch him in or not. But there was a pickup of about 2 on the play. Ring up 2nd and 8 here. A huge crowd here at Memorial Field and a beautiful 60-degree night on October 8th, 2021. Again, the shotgun for the senior quarterback. Give.
Handoff. He's got
trying to bring it on the left side. Trying to turn that corner. Nice tackle there. Who's that? Donovan?
Drew Donovan, number 2, doing a nice job of closing that down on the outside.
Jacob Colstring on the carry, number 41.
Abington got sealed off a little bit there. He was able to get the edge, but only able to pick up about 5 yards, 6 yards on the carry.
Last week against Norwell, Rockland had, I think, 4 different players score touchdowns. So they can come at you with a variety of players, different looks from out of the backfield.
Well, I think these two teams are always pretty similar, Sean, as far as talent and skill level. So it's always, a good, tough game, good, tough battle for both teams. 3rd and 4.
Full string to the right. Shows a flag thrown.
It looks like it's going to be motion.
Yep, procedure, according to referee Mendez.
So that makes it 3rd and 9. That's a huge penalty because now it kind of puts you into a passing situation. Kind of takes the run off the table.
I want to send a thank you to all of the former players and coaches from Jim Kelliher who were here at the field for the pregame ceremony. You could tell, there are a lot of guys who just couldn't make it. They're out of state, but otherwise, just a great turnout to show their respect and admiration for their beloved coach. Here we go, 3rd and 9 with the shotgun formation. 2 wideouts to the far side. Celestino looking to look right, goes out to the flat. He's got a man open. That's Colstring. Colstring trying to get the first, and I think he might have got it.
Got it.
Too much space over there.
Looks like marks him at the 49, which is about a yard more than he needed.
Yep, so they'll move the stakes with a 1st and 10 situation coming up at their own 49-yard line.
I think that's the thing. When you get them 3rd and 9, Sean, you got to make that stop. You just need to. It's just one of those things in football. Fundamentally, your defense does a good job on the first 2 downs. You really have to take care of business and get the ball back for your offense.
Lucas Leander out wide to the near side. Celestino again gives a dive right up the middle. Bulldog football between the tackles.
About 3-yard. Yeah, 3-yard pickup just right over the middle there. I don't know who in the bottom of the tackle or pile is. Looks like Shea McClellan, number 53 for the Green Wave. It's a pretty safe bet. You can pretty much say his name when it's up the middle there.
Shay's one of our 3 captains this year with Tommy Fanara and Ed Riley.
Give him 4 yards on that pickup. Make it 2nd and 6.
Second down, Bulldogs.
Similar formation, the shotgun. 1 man in the backfield. Now they put a man in motion. That's Leander. Leander coming right at you. And he's crushed in the backfield.
That's a good 2-yard loss there. Good job by the Green Wave D.
We got 31 coming up, 49, 53. So that's Curtis Lucas Summers and Tornado and McClellan and a couple other green-shirted guys with a big stop there, making now another long 3rd and 8.
Yeah, just a great job of kind of containing him and making him cut back up into where he had help. Nice job overall by the Green Wave D. So 3rd and about 8 again, Sean, here for the Bulldogs.
Now they go with the slot left formation as opposed to the slot right they did last time. They're going to look to throw. Again, they go with the chair now. Celestino falls on the ground. It looks like it might have been recovered by a Bulldog, but 4 yards short of the first down.
So it's going to be 4th and about 4.
So the ball at the 45 of the Green Wave.
Well, since, Tommy Fanara went out, Sean, we've had a little, there's been a few issues with the defense in the back end as far as pass coverage. Obviously, I think Tommy Fanara is probably the best all-around football player, both sides of the ball. Special teams, offense, defense was really the glue kind of, but they're doing a good, nice job of Drew Donovan stepping up there, Leggett number 5.
Yep.
Van Luling number 8 stepping up and helping out the back end of that defense, Green Wave D.
They now go with the slot to the right side once again. Leander and Colstring, they give up at the middle, trying to cut through. Gets through the first down and more, inside the 30, inside the 20. Breaks away, a tackle from behind. A touchdown saving tackle by Donovan.
Is that Donovan?
And again, they've made it on big conversions there. So the big run.
Actually, that was Van Luling made that tackle.
Was it Van Luling? Van Luling. Mike Van Luling, number 8. Gets it down to the 14. Sorry, Mikey. So it'll be 1st and 10 now at the 14. Rockland getting the big plays when they need it. Abington defense getting a couple of big stops, but they're going to put 2 or 3 together. Again, the 2 wide to the right side, the handoff right up the middle.
Nothing doing there.
Oh, good defensive play there by the Green Wave line. It was
interesting. They've run that same play on first down like 3 to 4 times already. So,
and they're running out of the different plays out of that same formation, whether it's left side, right side.
On first down, they haven't been successful at all. So,
2nd and 10. According to the chain gang on the far side of the field.
No gain.
Colstring in the backfield. Wideouts to each side now for Celestino. They give to Colstring, cuts it back underneath. Going to be just a gain of really nothing again.
Nice job by the Green Wave defense. Number 74 in there for the Green Wave. 53, Shane McClellan as well.
It was Connor Pease and Adam Abibi helping out, number 57.
57. Good job by the Green Wave D.
So 3rd and 10 at the 14-yard line. See if they go to the ground or try to break one over tackle.
And this is where they've done a nice job of kind of mixing it up, the run and the pass here in that 3rd down, kind of keep the Green Wave defense guessing.
Colstring again, the lone running back to the right of Celestino. He's got 2 receivers to the left. Now he puts a man in motion. Gives to the motion man trying to sweep right. He's pushed inside. He's going to be stopped. It's going to bring up a 4th down at about the Green Wave 15 or 14 there.
Good defensive end play there by the Green Wave, kind of forcing him back inside. He had the edge, did not give it up, did not, cut down inside to get free of his man, doing a nice job of, with his man kind of fighting on the outside for position, did a nice job, and he had to cut up into the Green Wave help there on the inside. So nice job by the Green Wave.
So 4th and 10 now, just outside the 14-yard line.
Well, they got a kicking here, and last year I believe they won they got a field goal and they ended up winning the game.
We're playing at, this is Esposito. Jerry Esposito's got a very strong, accurate leg. So this is where are they putting it down at the 20?
20, so 30.
30-yard kick, 30-yard field goal attempt. Ball's down. Esposito puts it up.
Looks good.
And it is good.
Nice leg, good accurate kick.
So the Bulldogs first on the board, but the Green Wave bend but don't break. They don't give up the touchdown. They give up the 3. Esposito puts it through the uprights with 6:37 to go in the first quarter.
Well, that's not a bad job by the Green Wave defense. I think one of the things you just got to do is get them off the field there on that 3rd down. It's an obvious observation, but at the same time, you can't give up those. When you have a guy at 3rd and 9, you just can't give up the big play there for the first down. So back deep for the Green Wave. Drew Donovan. Leggett.
I want to thank Brian Magararu for producing the graphic that you can see, the 500 game graphic for Coach Jim Kelliher in his 48th season. He started in 1974. And we have guys from all of the decades here tonight. And Rockland will now kick off to the Green Wave with 6:37 on the first quarter clock. Esposito will do the honors once again. High end over end kick coming down at the 11 for Deshaun Leggett. Leggett coming up the middle. Deshaun gets it over to 30. Nice return for the Green Wave.
To about the 31.
And out comes the Green Wave offense. See if they can put together a drive of their own here in their first possession.
Well, one of the things, the Green Wave offense just lived off their explosiveness. But then, as soon as you say that, Sean, like last week when they came out in that second half, they just, took, 9 minutes off the clock and just drove the ball down the field. So, they can do both, and that's what they need tonight. Be able to take care of the ball,
Wide right now, they're shifting. You got Curtis Lucas Summers in the backfield. He's now joined by Izzy Ricketson, shotgun for Riley. High snap, Ricketson gets it going to left side. Ricketson over the first line of scrimmage, still on his feet, and he's going to be now taken down after picking up 1 or 2.
Just had him by the ankle.
Yeah, couldn't break free of that one.
And he was there for quite a while.
Bring up 2nd down for the Green Wave.
2nd and about 8.
So a little shifting going on in the first play, just trying to see if they can keep Rockland D on their toes or
I
on
think
their
they're trying to
heels.
spread him out, trying to get Ricketson inside. Of course, Ricketson, if he wasn't caught there, he had a lot of room because there's no help there for quite some time. Just couldn't make that cut to go right and cut upfield.
All right, 2nd down for the Green Wave. Deshaun Leggett out wide to the near side. Shotgun for Riley. Riley looking to throw. Got some time looking for Leggett. Leggett getting good coverage, and Riley just brings it up and steps out of bounds as he gets over the 35-yard line. They'll bring up 3rd down for Abington and about 5. Well, they mark him back at the 35, so it'll be 3rd and 6.
Kilmaine coming in. So 5 minutes 38 remaining in the first quarter here. Rockland up 3-0. Green Wave got a 3rd and 5. Trying to keep this drive going.
See what they pull out of the playbook right now with 2 men in the backfield behind Riley. Riley going to give to Ricketson turns it upfield,
like
dives forward.
short, but a yard short right to the 40. They need to get to the 41.
Yeah, be fourth and about half a yard, maybe a yard.
It wouldn't shock me if Abington goes for this.
Me neither. A huge crowd here to watch this game from both towns. Rockland is just down the road at Route 139 and 123.
Absolutely.
Want to thank the Abington DPW painting the 500s out there.
Field looks beautiful.
Donovan out wide
great
to
shape, doing a nice job.
Near side.
Kudos to the DPW.
Riley under center with Kilmaine and Ricketson in the backfield. Give to Kilmaine left side. Kilmaine dives forward, gets that first.
Gets the first down.
Nice job.
Goodness, huh?
Nice job by Kilmaine.
Kind of picking his way there a little bit, doing a nice job of keeping the legs moving so people couldn't get him. And nice job. Got it to the 42, picked up a couple there. So
yeah, it looked like his intended hole was actually blocked up, and he was able to just step it outside.
That's what you want to do. Keep the ball, keep the clock moving.
So 1st and 10 for Abington now at their own 42-yard line here with 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter of this 2021 game. Kilmaine and Curtis Lucas Summers in the backfield now. Riley gives to Kilmaine a quick. No, it's Curtis Lucas Summers around the left side, but he's going to be taken down. Good defensive play. He's still on his feet, actually. Like that fight by Curtis.
He was stopped like good 15 seconds before that. Wow.
They call it a loss of 2 or so. Maybe a loss of 1. We'll bring it to the 41. But actually, it's right over the 40.
Wow.
Nevertheless, 2nd down and about 12.
Well, you know, Sean, it's kind of similar, you know, the first drive here for the Green Wave, very similar to what Rockland did, kind of needing all 3 or 4 downs to kind of get that first down.
Right.
Both defenses doing pretty well on first down. Green Wave hasn't really done any jets or anything like that. Everything's kind of been in the middle. Maybe look for a jet right now to the far side of the field where they can use their speed.
Donovan lining up on the near side here. Put a man in motion. Riley to throw. Looking down the middle of the field. He's got wide open. It's Ricketson. It's just overthrown at the 25-yard line.
Wow.
Nice looking pass there. And Ricketson was behind his man. The timing wasn't there.
Yeah, that wasn't even close. He wasn't. Ricketson was just able to blow right by him. I think everyone's so keyed on Donovan, John.
Right.
You know, you're going to see that you know you can't cover everybody.
Deshaun Leggett and Curtis Lucas Summers joining the huddle for the Green Wave, as does Isaiah Ricketson. So they'll bring up 3rd down and about 12.
I know they were looking deep all the way there, but Donovan actually kind of slipped as he was kind of cutting back. And I don't know whether that changed, you know, the timing on that, you know, route where they were going to try to, you know, put it out to him in the flat on a wheel route.
Riley's going to be in the shotgun with Curtis Lucas Summers. He's got 2 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. High snap. Riley rolls to his right. He's got Deshaun Leggett. Now he goes across the middle. A nice connection to Ricketson. Nice job at the first down for the Green Wave.
Nice patience by both Ed Riley and Ricketson there, coming down with it.
Yeah, he had Leggett doing a short out, but not enough of the first downs. They took his time. Saw Ricketson kind of just dragging across the middle.
Exactly, kind of nice, you know, knowing right and doing a great job of kind of knowing where the sticks are, where he needed to be for that first down.
Right. Good teamwork. When these guys run their routes, it makes the linebackers commit. So when Leggett's on the shallow one, it brings somebody up to him, lets Ricketson get behind them, and just enough of the first.
You know, this is the thing on these type of games when people get, you know, keep the ball on the ground. You know, the game goes by so quick. We're already down under 3 minutes in this first quarter.
High backfield, Ricketson the deep man. Ricketson gets it, going right side, gets hit. Someone came right across the left side. That was big, number 7-0. That's Liam Wallace.
A nice negative play for the Rockland Bulldog. Wallace is a big boy. I've seen him on a few plays already, making a difference out there on the field.
Yeah, Coach LaCour had some good things to say about Liam before the game started. Also, keep an eye on number 57, Gabe Pinero, 52, Leary Costa, and Austin Clark, number 50, some of their most talented linemen in their white away jerseys. As I said, both teams coming in here undefeated at 4-0 as we approach the midway part of our season.
2-3.
Van Luling on the near side out wide. Riley in the he's on the center. Handoff left side, Curtis Lucas Summers. Curtis steering to the field, driving, pushing, gets it over the 45, down to about the 44-yard line.
Nice job of running there. Picks up about 5 on that play.
Curtis is a hard running back.
He is. Real does a nice job of just kind of throwing it up into that hole, Sean, and making a difference of pushing people back. So picks up about 5. Makes it a makeable 3rd and 7 here for the Green Wave. It's an important yardage there, making it, the difference between being 3rd and 12 and 3rd and 7 is a big difference. So Green Wave on the Rockland side of the ball is on the Rockland side of the field as well, as they're at the 44. So more than likely you would see the Green Wave. If this is close, they're going to be going for it again on 4th down if they don't get it here on 3rd.
LaRosa and company up at the line of scrimmage. Ed Riley bringing Ricketson back behind him. Looking to throw.
Screen, nope.
Big rush. It gets hit. He doesn't go down. Throws it away. Goes incomplete. Riley got popped and just the guy bounced off him. He stood there like a statue and just cocked it back and threw it towards Donovan's way. Donovan came back to the ball. Would have been short of the first, but falls incomplete.
Yeah, that would have been a big loss because that would have been about a 10-yard loss there. So Riley doing a nice job of kind of keeping his feet underneath him and able to get the ball downfield and make an attempt to make something happen there with Drew Donovan there on the out in the flat.
Looks like the Green Wave bringing in some subs. See what they do here with the ball
Looks
at
like
the
they
44.
got a punt.
Yeah.
Looks like a punt. Of course, we've seen them, on these punts. They can do the rollout punt and kick it, but choose to run.
4th and 7. Rockland puts 2 men back inside their 15. Donovan rolls. Now kicks it up high. Kick. Going to go out of bounds at about the 22, 23-yard line.
So it's going to be up about the 27 or 28. Oh, no, the 22, Sean, you're right.
Okay. Been doing this for 30 years.
I know, but usually it was a little further out to the side. I thought it was going to have to go up a little bit more.
So with 51 seconds left here in the first quarter, the Rockland offense come back on the field with a 3-0 lead and the ball at their own 22-yard line.
Well, Rockland was pretty impressive there on the interior line there, Sean. Really, Abington couldn't really get much going, running the ball there. So nice job by the Rockland D.
Celestino in the shotgun, hands off left side, slicing, taken down. That was number 53.
Goldstring, 53, Shea McClellan.
Yeah, McClellan, thank you.
Just about a 2-yard pickup there. Goldstring on the carry.
Celestino getting the play call from offensive coordinator Chuck
This could be the last play of the quarter.
It is. Well, they're letting it run with 20 seconds.
Yeah, they're going to let this run out.
So while we have this little break, I want to send a shout out to all the cheerleaders that are here tonight. You can see we have literally 50 cheerleaders down in front of us from the high school cheerleading squad and all the youth cheerleaders, and they will be doing, I believe, 2 cheers at halftime for us, in addition to the booster bomb, the tennis ball throwing contest. Also want to say thank you to the generosity of the Abington residents during the recent Green Wave Boosters door-to-door drive, which was held on Sunday, October 3rd, I believe it was. Very generous donations, and it goes towards supporting all of the Green Wave sports programs, boys and girls sports, football, soccer, hockey, everything. And we greatly appreciate it. They weren't able to do it last year, so your donations this year will be very well spent. It helps us purchase extra safety equipment, training, all sorts of great things for these guys and girls, and they appreciate it, and it shows with their success rate out there on the field, on the courts, on the ice. Great thing, we have a lot of support from the town of Abington for our high school sports programs and for our high school in general.
I saw you at the volleyball game the other night, Sean.
Yeah.
It's like very exciting, a pretty big crowd, very enthusiastic student body there.
It was great. It was a great win by the girls volleyball team. They won the first set, lost the second, came back to win. Well, it tied up. They had to go to a 5th set, and they won the 5th set. Tremendous job by the volleyball team. Those games are in the gym, so those are actually broadcast live by the huddle system, which is a permanent fixture in there in the gym.
Kobe McLeod, class of 2016. Thank you so much, Coach Kell, for being a mentor.
Christian LaBosse here, quarterback, class of 2019. I just want to say thank you so much, Coach, for everything you did for me and for this town. It doesn't go unnoticed, and I just wouldn't want to play for anyone else except for you. Thank you so much, Coach.
If you'd like to see more sports for Green Wave, whether it's soccer or hockey or anything, You can volunteer at any time by just contacting the guys at Abington Cam. Give them a call at the studio. Stop by the studio if you're at the high school. If you're not a student, adults are always, we're always looking for adult volunteers. Got a new quarterback in there now for the Bulldogs. Number 7, Michael Moriarty is the quarterback.
Right,
Moriarty looking to throw. Moriarty looking down the far sideline. He's got a man and throws incomplete. Going for the intended receiver was number 21, Mateo Vasquez. He had a step, but they just couldn't connect.
Van Lumen could tell that ball was off the mark. He kind of looked back and, so. Well, in that situation, Sean, if you know the guy's going to catch it, you're better off just tackling him because it's only going to be a 15-yard spot penalty from the line of scrimmage, right? So, you're better off just making that tackle.
Yep.
We got some guests here, Sean.
Ball's on the 25.
Claire and Connor, my grandchildren, are here.
All right. Wideouts to each side. Moriarty in the shotgun. Calls his cadence. And a flag thrown, laundry on the field. Going to be illegal procedure against the Bulldogs. Will move him back another 5 yards. So they moves him back 5. We'll repeat third down. Kevin, to prepare for this game, this morning I watched the end of the October 22nd, 2010 Abington Rockland game.
Wow.
That was the infamous nuts and bolts game. And my blood was boiling all day.
If we had a dime, Sean, for every time that was played on the internet,
I know it.
Retired.
So true. Leander is out wide. Leander out wide to the near side. Looking to throw his Moriarty. Looking for, he goes out into the flat. And nice defensive job by the Green Wave.
Robbins, number 44.
McClellan, Abibi.
Right. All read that out.
Number 27 on the reception was Brett Armstrong. Only picked up a few, so put him into a punt situation here.
Yes, it's 4th and 11 here now for the Bulldogs. Green Wave should get decent field position.
Esposito, I believe, will do the punting honors, and they're going to send Deshaun Leggett and Drew Donovan back deep.
When the Bulldogs kicked off there, Sean, it looked like they were kicking it away from Drew Donovan. See if they do the same here in the punting. Moriarty
is the short man standing in front of the punter, so not that they're going to fake this one. It's good snap to Esposito. He shanks it going right off the side of his foot.
Wow. That's going to be about the 33-yard line.
It's going to give the Green Wave great field position. I think it's at 34, but we'll see.
Right about the 35?
The 35.
Wow.
So Green Wave with an opportunity here with 10:58 to go here in the second quarter.
I don't know, if he was just trying to direct that because when the direction that he kicked it was away from Donovan. Whether he was trying to, direct it so far away from Donovan that ended up, being a shank on the right side. Great job by, for the Green Wave. That's a, good opportunity here, getting the ball at the 35, 1st and 10.
And that's out of character for Esposito because he is a very reliable kicker for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you can tell. I mean, he's had some, his kickoffs and his extra point, or field goal was great there. So he's got a nice leg.
Mason Kilmaine in the backfield for the Green Wave. Ooh, they put Izzy in motion. They give to Kilmaine. He stutter steps. And he goes to the right side, picks up about maybe nothing, gets to the original line of scrimmage. Good to see all the Kilmaine brothers were here tonight.
Good.
To tip of the hat to Coach Kelliher. And
some good players in that bunch, that's for sure.
Some of the guys were wearing their game jerseys from years gone by. I was impressed. They're still in shape. They're going to wear them. They bought them. They can buy them.
So the thing right there, Sean, too, is he slipped right away.
Yeah.
And so what that does is that keeps the defensive end now realizes that, he can crash down because he's not going to get the ball. When they feed it up to Kilmaine.
2nd and 11 at the 36. Kilmaine offset to the right side behind Riley. Izzy goes in motion. They pitch to Izzy, jet right. Izzy trying to follow some blockers. Good defense by the Bulldogs. They're going to keep him to the original line of scrimmage. Good lateral pursuit by the boys in the white shirts.
They did. They stretched it out nicely. Didn't really give them any lanes to really cut back into.
So it brings up, it should be third down.
Third and 10. There's a flag there.
Oh, there's a flag.
The only thing that was out there was Ricketson. The only thing that was out there was Ricketson. Face mask.
Let's hear the Abington Green Wave cheerleading. Tonight, penalty, spotted a foul. We take second down.
What?
Holding against the Green Wave.
He was swimming through the flag. There wasn't a Green Wave player.
They move it back to the 46. So they'll bring up 2nd and long now. They're going to get down to the 25. So 2nd and 21 at the 46. See what the Green Wave does here. They put Riley in a shotgun. They got 2 wideouts to each side. Riley looking over the defense, and then a whistle blown. Might have been a timeout called by Rockland. Rockland didn't like what they saw with Abington lining up for a apparent pass play there. Bring up a timeout.
It's a Green Wave. Obviously, it's going to be second here in 25 almost, so 22. So Green Wave, obviously, you get 3 downs to do it here, Sean. So you can still do a screen. You can do a variety of different things here. See what the Green Wave does. Rockland's been up to the challenge so far defensively.
They have been. They've been doing a pretty good job trying to keep the Green Wave contained, but only need 1 or 2 plays for the Green Wave, and they can break it out and make it happen. Let's hope that happens on this drive, because Green Wave like to get some points on the board before the end of the second quarter with 9:32 on the clock. I want to thank Kevin Tocci and Matt Nelson for putting this all together. Kevin is the eye in the sky tonight. Matt is the brains behind. He's the wizard behind the curtain, kind of keeping everything running. Correction. Derek Terrell is upstairs the other side. How you doing, Eric?
All right.
Kevin Tocci's on the field with a field camera, and if you notice tonight, we got the 2 cameras going tonight. That's Matt Nelson and the producer. He's back in the truck making this all happen. Here we go now. Big play for the Green Wave. Second down and long. The Green Wave throw to Van Luling. Van Luling inside the 35 and the 30. Van Luling down to the 20-yard line. First down for the Green Wave.
Nice pickup by the Green Wave. Nice read by Riley.
That was.
Van Luling kind of dragged underneath, cut in the inside. Had a nice lane, was able to kind of cut back and make it happen. He make sure he picked up the first.
Good to see Van Luling getting targeted there too, because the Bulldogs tend to look for the outside guys. Van Luling did a nice job running a great route, good hands, and a well-thrown ball by Riley. So first down for the Green Wave at the 19 now.
That's huge. Make a big 20-yard pickup there on 2nd and 20.
Lucas Summers in the backfield with the senior quarterback Ed Riley. He hands off to Lucas Summers. Lucas Summers dives forward, picks up about 3 for the Green Wave.
They are getting off the ball. Rockland it's pretty impressive to see their defensive, inside.
There, yep.
They're right off the ball, and you're having a deep surge there. So when they're aggressive like that, Sean. So what do? I think there's a couple things you can do. Some quick jets. You do some counter plays. The other thing that you can do, of course, is the screens.
Right.
So see what the Green Wave does with that. So
Rockland's scoring 23.3 points in the first 4 games. They've given up an average of only 5 points in the first 4 games. The Green Wave have scored an average of 31.3 points in the first 4 games and given up only 12 points per game. So 2 good teams out there. But now this is, a big game for both because it is a South Shore League game. Riley gives it to Ricketson. Ricketson cuts it back inside, spins. Ricketson's still on his feet.
First down, close to it.
And a good job. Riley kind of had trouble grabbing that ball, gave it to Ricketson. Ricketson kind of bobbled it, and they both did everything they can to protect that pigskin.
That's one of the things, too. Wow. They marked him way back.
It is the first down now. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ricketson did a nice job of following his blockers.
Yeah.
You could see the pile was getting pushed back there, and he was just able to kind of make a little bit of a cut on back into the inside, pick up that extra yardage. Nice job of running by number 21.
Done about wide to the near side. Kilmaine in the backfield. Curtis Lucas Summers in motion. Gets the ball. Coming around the left side. Cuts it up. Dives forward. Gets it to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Bring up 2nd and goal for the mighty Green Wave.
I wouldn't mind seeing Drew. See if they isolate Drew Donovan on the outside, number 2 for the Green Wave, and see if maybe just do a quick slant.
Maybe a Z in.
Yes, exactly. Kind of Z in and then go back out. Kind of come back in a slant like you're going to slant, and then kind of cut back to the outside.
Donovan lines up to the far side. Jack Robbins on the left side tight with Izzy.
Leander is on the coverage out there.
In the backfield is Kilmaine and Curtis Lucas Summers. Curtis Lucas Summers gets the dive, but good defensive play. That's number 57 on the first contact, Gabe Pinero.
Yeah, they're selling out in between the tackles, Sean.
Yeah.
So they really just have, they're really boxed in. If you can get, something going on the outside, obviously we saw some good pursuit there when Ricketson tried to go around, but Green Wave really hasn't attempted really too much on the outside.
3rd and goal. Michael Riley, number 10's got the kicking tee in his hand if they have to go for a point after or a field goal. Riley gets the play selection, brings it back. Eddie Riley brings it back into the huddle. La Rosa breaks the huddle as the big men line up to his left and right. 2 wideouts now to each side for Riley in the shotgun. Put a man in motion is Ricketson going to the right. They stack it up on the right side. He rolls to the right. Looking to throw. Puts it up. And he completes it down inside the 5.
That guy with the spot is horrible.
Gets the ball on the 4-yard line. Be 4th and goal at the 4 for the Green Wave with just coming down on the 6-minute mark.
I don't know, Sean. I mean, like, he caught that ball down around the 1. Wow.
No, it was not down near the 1, Kev. Had a good view. It was legit. But I think
he got a bad spot.
I like your green tinted glasses.
Have to watch the replay. I never do, but that's all right.
Kevin Tachi right down along the end zone line. Hopefully he's going to get a decent shot of a Green Wave touchdown or the celebration thereafter. Curtis Lucas Summers is going to line up to the right of Ed Riley. It's a man in motion. Riley rolling left. Riley looking for the corner, but he's going to be taken down. It was good coverage in the end zone. Nothing was there, and he's going to get tackled down back at the 17-yard line. It'll be a turnover on downs for the Green Wave. So the Rockland defense answered that call, and the Green Wave D will come back out into the field. 5:28 on the clock, 3-0, Rockland lead.
Good job of the Green Waves. I mean, of the Bulldogs, Sean, just really inside interior line and getting pressure. Getting good pressure on the run, but also getting good pressure on the quarterback. And that's what they do. They kind of bend but don't break. That's what we were just saying earlier in the game, and that's exactly what they're doing.
It's a snap, direct snap. Number 23 breaks it away, coming down the near sideline and steps out of bounds. And taken down. That was Lucas Leander. Took the direct snap in the backfield and picks up a pretty good chunk of yardage. It gets it out over the 35-yard line. So pick up about 30 on the play. 31 gets it to the 38. Sorry, 20, 21, whatever. Start at the 17. Now they're at the 38.
So Moriarty back. I'm going to look for Sean for this a deep ball here.
Moriarty hands off. Left side of 41, slicing. Nice job. And then Deshaun takes him down, but not till he gets the first down up near the 49-yard line. That was Colstring. A little breezy tonight.
I know. If I'm a Green Wave, Sean, I might call a timeout here, kind of get the guys settled. I think there's been a big momentum shift here. The big thing you don't want is to give up a touchdown here. Rockland has had 2 plays here, and they've had 2 big plays. So what you really need to do is just kind of get the off defense settled down, kind of play the type of ball that you're playing, in the first quarter.
Lucas Leander takes this direct snap once again, fakes right, goes left, turns the corner, gets a breakaway speed inside the 45 and 30, still on his feet down to the 20-yard line. Leander with some good running, tackled by Curtis Lucas Summers. So they're getting chunks at a time right now. Green Wave D got us now stepping up here with the ball at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10.
Rockland doing a good job, just kind of getting Green Wave spread out a little bit, not knowing, mixing it up, not knowing what's happening.
Moriarty back in at quarterback. Colstring to his left. He's got 2 wide receivers to the right. They give to Colstring. Colstring on the right. It's a big, huge hole. And Colstring's going to just go in untouched from 19 yards out. Big hole on the right side there. Good blocking. Kevin, you're frustrated.
Well, it's like you can't give up those big plays, Sean. They're doing a nice job, kind of mixing it up, kind of spreading the Green Wave up. But almost a 9-point lead here. So, Green Wave got to get to work, and they got to finish.
Warming up for the point after kick is Esposito. Jerry Esposito, who's a senior. The holder will be number 3, Gavin Wardwell. We wait the snap. Line drive is good.
Wow, that only got about 10 feet off the ground, but able to get it through.
Puts another 7 on the board and puts a 10-0 lead here for the Rockland Bulldogs with 4:17 to go here in the second quarter.
Coach Cal, Jackie Reardon, class of 78. I was honored to play for you. We had a great time. You're a big part of our football careers, and we're really happy for you. Congratulations on your super job you've done over the years, keeping the Green Wave pride alive. Take care.
Jim Clifford, 1978. Coach Kell, congratulations on a long, storied career. I don't remember if you remember this story where you went to kick me in the ass. I guess it was screwing around at practice. You missed and landed on your ass. It was the scariest day of my life. I wasn't sure if you were going to strangle me. Good thing you didn't. Otherwise, neither of us would be here today. Congrats and keep it going.
Coach, the Yakabuchi boys love you. Congrats on the 500th game. Thanks for everything.
And the Bulldog kickoff team will return to the field to kick it off to the Green Wave. Sean Riley and Kevin Whalen bringing you this Abington Green Wave action with an incredible crew tonight, working down on the field, up high above the press box, taping some video messages for Coach Kelliher pregame.
Green Wave here has, I think, switched it up, Sean, as far as Drew Donovan.
They got Donovan and Deshaun Leggett deep at the 15.
I think they're doing that, so he's trying to direct kick it away from Donovan, so they're kind of standing
up,
there
stacking,
stacking it, kind of mix them up as far as who's going to have what side of the field.
Esposito tees it up on his own 40 and puts it right down the middle of the field where Deshaun picks it up at the 14-yard line. Leggett right up the middle of the field. We're going to sprint. Deshaun gets it up over the 35. A good return by Leggett. Out comes the Green Wave offense, trying to put something together here and get a couple of points on the scoreboard.
They got 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Plenty of time, to do some damage here before the half. Obviously, you're getting the ball in the second half as well.
Yep. Green Wave got to just get some oil in the engine here and get it marching. I mean, they did pretty well that last drive, getting it down.
Yeah, they've been able to move the ball. They just need to, finish. And that's, the most important thing is getting points on the board.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line, heading right to left across your television screen.
The offensive line has to do a little bit better job, Sean, of firing off the line and giving some space to the running backs.
Kilmaine and Donovan in the backfield behind Riley. Donovan goes in motion. They pitch. Donovan has to cut it back up. Turns outside. Donovan looking for a hole, pushing forward, and gets it up to about the 43-yard line. Nice tackle at the end of the play.
I would tell you, those whistles are pretty slow, though. I mean,
pick up a 5. Donovan is quick.
He is quick. He's fast, doing a nice job of just kind of following his blockers once he doesn't have anywhere to go, kind of pushing them up.
There is a little breeze into the face of the Abington quarterback now, going left to right across the television.
So it shouldn't really affect too much.
Fantastic crowd of supporters for the Green Wave. And a good crowd from the Bulldogs.
Always a big game every year.
Van Luling out wide to the far side of the field. Izzy Ricketson lines up deep in the eye behind Kilmaine. Donovan in motion. They fake it. A little draw to Ricketson. Ricketson trying to make something happen. Gets the first down up at the 49-yard line.
I don't know. Did that ball look loose? It was giving me a little bit of a heart attack. It looked like he was carrying a little bit loose, though. But nice job of Ricketson picking up that 6-7 yards there for that first.
All the way up to the 50-yard line. A little help with the tackle from behind, too.
Just pushing him forward.
Yep.
He's an exciting player. If he can get in space, he definitely can make things happen. Rockland been doing a great job so far containing, the Green Wave players that are explosive players.
1st and 10, right at midfield in front of you. Riley under center. Looking to throw. Looking right, puts it on the flat, hits Van Luling at the 45, breaks free of a tackle. Van Luling gets it up to the 43. Mike Van Luling answering the call thus far in the first half. Bring up 2nd and 3.
Nice job by Van Luling going up and getting that ball. Nice throw out to the flat. That is probably one of the most difficult throws that you'll see in football. Kind of all the way across the field out to the flat. Riley threw a nice ball and they had good speed. Nice height for Van Luling to come down with it.
I want to thank WATD Radio, who's here tonight. High backfield behind Riley. They give the first man through as Kilmaine.
Kilmaine, number 28.
Gets the first down.
I think that, Sean, you're seeing a little bit now the Green Wave being maybe a little bit more patient.
Yep.
Kind of throwing that out into the flat, mixing it up a little bit, kind of keep Rockland on the back of the heels a little bit here in this drive.
Ball to 39 now, though, down to 2 minutes, so they got to watch the clock here. Keep picking up a couple of chunks of yardage every play here. They always have the ability to break one with the running backs they have coming out of the barn.
As we were saying, the Green Wave is just so explosive with some of their players.
Curtis Lucas Summers going to line up in the backfield with Riley. Leg it out wide to the far side with Donovan, Van Luling, and Ricketts on the left side. They give to Donovan, trying to go student body left. Donovan keeps upside, turns it up inside 40. A nice tackle from behind with the lateral pursuit by who but number 57. Once again, that is Gabe Panero. So he's doing a good job just stretching out, not letting Donovan turn the corner.
Exactly. Donovan really had nowhere to go as he tried to cut up and hit the Rockland players. So good job there of like really getting side to side.
Clock rolling down near the 110 mark. Leg it out wide to the far side of single coverage. 2 men out here in the near side. Riley, shotgun, rolling. Looking downfield. Not much. Throws it up in the air. Gets into Ricketson. Ricketson trying to get to the first. Going to be short of the first, but a good connection up at the 31-yard line. And a timeout being called by the Green Wave. We stop the clock.
53 seconds to go.
Riley doing a great job, kind of keeping his feet moving, looking down, checking off his receivers, and Ricketson again with another clutch catch. Ooh, baby. So the Green Wave will have a third and about two. Two, you think?
Yeah, third and about two.
Third and 2 with 53 seconds to go. They're on the 31-yard line. Uh-oh. Ricketson coming up a little gimpy.
That's not good. Of course, he's between him and Donovan, and Fanara as well. So it's like, Green Wave looks like he's walking a little bit better.
He's walking fine right now, just walking down the sideline.
So 3rd and 2. See what the Green Wave comes up with here. Obviously, you got 2 downs to do it. You want to get it on this first try to take some chances down into the end zone with 53 seconds to go.
At halftime, I'm going to have a little conversation with Joe D'Antonio.
Joe's here?
If you don't mind, he's right behind you. Does he really? If you don't mind, Kev.
Joe, how you doing? Good to see you.
Talking about Coach Kelliher and the things he's done.
The commissioner.
Not just as a coach, but as a father. I was talking to a former player. He was telling me a story about when he was a senior in high school. Well, I'm going to have to wait for this play to go. Here, see what they do here. 3rd and 2 for the Green Wave. Riley in the shotgun with trips to the right side. Kilmaine standing to the right of Riley. One wide receiver here to the left side. Riley looking to throw. Riley looking to... Donovan just overthrown. Falls incomplete. Just kind of coming right across the field.
That's a nice play there because it's like the way it's designed. You're kind of running away from the coverage. So the coverage has to, look at Donovan that he can go to the left or the right. And by doing that, he's just running away. It's almost like the old Randy Moss Patriots, plays where Randy would just run into the ball. So hopefully Green Wave can get the first down here and get the ball in the end zone before the half.
4th and 2 at the 31-yard line. You got to make sure they get the first down here also. 2 wideouts at each side. Riley looks over the defense, see if Rockland blitzes. They do. They send him in from the corner. Quick pass.
Nope, nothing doing.
Receiver wasn't looking for it, so it's going to be a turnover on downs with 40 seconds to go. And Rockland's will come out with the ball at their own 31.
With 46 seconds to go. And, Sean, that's plenty of time. I mean, if they're able to do what they were doing at the last, on their last drive,
We're talking about the things
to do some damage.
Talking about the things Coach Kelliher does is, we described him earlier as when we were down on the field as a father figure to a lot of players, and that's not an overstatement. There's the things that he does to try to take care of his players and make sure that they're healthy, they're safe, and their families are doing well. Sweep to the right side. Nice job. And a face mask going to be thrown. Unintentional, but nevertheless, stops the clock with 41 seconds to go. And I was saying there was a player while he was in high school. His parents went away to Europe for 3 weeks and gave him some money and said, here you go, you're on your own, you're going to live alone while we go away. We've been planning this trip for a long time. And the kid misspent the money. He bought too much food. He ran out of money after about the first week and a half. Actually, it was a 4-week trip.
Isn't that called everybody's dream?
Yeah, but he ran out of money. So Coach Kelliher kind of noticed he was showing up. He was literally losing weight because he wasn't eating properly. And Coach Kelliher asked him, and the kid said, he goes, my parents are away. They're away for another week and a half. He said, all right, every day after practice, get in my car. And Coach Kelliher brought him home and fed him dinner every week for a week and a half until the parents returned to make sure that he was well fed and nourished and safe. And it's just the kind of little things that Coach Kelliher did behind the scenes, never asked for thank you, never asked for an award, He just takes care of people, and there's 1,000 more stories like that you'll never hear.
I'm surprised Rockland didn't call timeout here, Sean. 13 seconds,
10 and rolling. Shotgun. We're going to run it left once again. And we take it down inbounds. Well, they stopped the clock.
Why'd they stop the clock? He definitely was inbounds. Rockland timeout. All right.
Timeout.
All right.
With 1 second on the clock, it says on the scoreboard, with the ball at the Abington 48.
And they have one. Of course, we all saw last week, Abington scored with, 18 seconds on the clock, so you never know. One play, they had really one play. Abington was able to get an 80-yard touchdown from Drew Donovan.
10-0 Rockland lead right now here in the first half. Rockland's played a good game. Abington's not played a bad game. They just haven't been able to
punch it in.
Yeah, exactly. They were down inside the Rockland 10-yard line, and were not able to capitalize.
I mean, they've been at, the 20? They've been inside the 10. They, a couple of times, and they just have not been able to get the ball in the end zone.
They will be receiving the opening kickoff of the second half. A lot of reunions going on tonight with a lot of these Abington football players of the last 50 years.
Big weekend, too. Columbus Day weekend.
That's right.
Kids are back in college this weekend, too. So, always a great weekend to have a home game.
So, reminder, stay tuned at halftime. We're going to have the camera running to watch the cheerleaders out on the field, and we're going to have a little chit-chat with Joey D'Antonio.
The commissioner.
And he'll explain why we call him the commissioner.
Well, Abington has a commissioner. They have a general manager of the Diamondbacks. So,
Mike Hazen.
You got some great administrators.
Rockland spreading out the offense. Moriarty stepping back, looking to throw. Now rolling.
He's over the line of
scrimmage. He's going to be out of bounds. It's going to end the first half. Right. So not even an opportunity to throw there. It'll end the first half.
Well, Green Wave just needs to finish their drive, Sean, I think, for the second half. And if they do that, I think they'll be fine. So, nice job. So you're going to be talking to Joe? I'll give my headset to Joe.
Hey, Coach Cal. Brian Callenberg, class of 2001. Congrats on the 500th game and all the success you've had. Let's keep it going, straight and simple. Let's get the win.
Hey, Jimmy. Mr. Walls, I know a lot more about you than these kids do. I played with you. You were a great player. I was better. But thanks for coaching my kids, my grandkids. It was great. Shaka, brother. Thanks.
All righty, joining me up here in the booth right now is Joseph D'Antonio Jr., Joey D, known by anybody in Abington who knows him. Joey, first of all, welcome back to this really great night for Coach Jim Kelliher. I know you're a close friend of Jim, and we appreciate it because I know you're living where now? In Rhode Island now.
Yes, Situate, Rhode Island.
But you decided to make the trip up here. What was important for you? Why was it important for you to come up here for Coach Kelliher?
Well, there's so many reasons, Sean, but when you look back over the course of your life, and you have really probably 4 to 5 people that have had an impact on your life, other than your family, certainly.
Right.
And I was very fortunate to have spent 5 years as a student manager with Coach Cal, and he certainly had an impact on my life in a very positive way. We still maintain a very close friendship to this day, and it was just really important for me to be here to celebrate this incredible achievement with him.
Well, I know he was happy to see you. His eyes lit up when he saw you. You were here, and you kind of saw him outside the locker room, and then of course, you were down on the field for that presentation that we all made to him tonight. Nice celebration, and that Kelliher family is huge.
No doubt about it.
And then all the players are also, he's always treated them as part of his family. And I was just telling a story about how he took care of a kid who his parents were away and he was hungry, and Coach Kel fed him for a week and a half. Just little things that nobody hears about.
Well, that's the thing. He's been the head football coach for 48 years. But he's been the coach of life for 48 years as well.
Yeah.
And we've been very fortunate, or in the community of Abington, I should say, has been very fortunate to have somebody like him around the young men of the town that has been able to provide that level of mentorship for such a long period of time. Because you hit the nail right on the head. There's so much that he does for the young people of the town of Abington that really just goes unnoticed. That's the kind of guy he is.
He is. And he's not looking, as I said, for the accolades. He just kind of does it because it's the right thing to do. And, he's just a great role model. He's also a guy that you don't want to disappoint.
Right.
And, after you graduate, you don't want to disappoint him. And it's nice to come back and shake his hand, and he gets to see you grow up. And, Joe, now you graduated, 1986?
86.
And tell us what you did after you graduated.
Well, first of all, I was very fortunate to have grown up in the town of Abington. After graduating from Abington High, went to Providence College undergrad. I was the student manager for the men's ice hockey team while I was there. I was very fortunate to be able to go to law school after Providence, practiced law for a couple of years, then went back to work at Providence College in February of 97 in the athletic department. And I've worked in college athletics ever since. I spent 9 years at Providence College, 10 years at the Big East Conference, and I'm now the commissioner of the Colonial Athletic Association.
Yeah, that's, nothing big. Huh? Commissioner of the Colonial Athletic. Now, for those at home who don't know what the Colonial Athletic Association, expound on that.
Yeah, so the CAA is one of the 32 Division I conferences in college athletics. We have 10 full members, 7 schools that play with us in football, so we have a 12-team football conference. 5 of our full members also have football. That's how you get the 12-team football conference. So, Division I college athletics is a really big operation.
Yeah.
And we're not at the highest of the high, but there's a lot going on a daily basis. Just like everyone else in their life, COVID has been hard on college athletics, but we've weathered the storm. We were very fortunate as a conference to be able to offer all of our championships last year in the spring.
Right.
So we were able to get the student athletes onto the field and on the court. I think we did, Sean, at our championships, all of our championships, over 5,000 COVID tests.
Wow.
So it's a pretty big undertaking. I've been humbled by the fact that I've been able to have the job. Very fortunate. There isn't a day that goes by I don't count my blessings. I'm very fortunate to be where I'm at.
And it all started with your Abington High School education.
No doubt.
Working with Jim Kelliher, really. I mean, you got that bug about managing sports, and you just kind of rose up that ladder, that corporate ladder, and we just want to congratulate you, Joe. You represent us well, and I know Coach Kelliher is extremely proud of how well you've done. He's kind of followed what you loved, and you're damn good at it, frankly. And we're happy to see you here. Now, I want you to try to tell us, viewers at home, now, there's the story of the rumors about the night before Thanksgiving. Obviously, Thanksgiving's a huge game for Abington Whitman Hanson, and it's a thing that Coach Kelliher has been, it's part of his life, not only his 40 years as the coach, 3 years before that as assistant coach. He played for Abington for 4 years. So every Thanksgiving is Whitman Hanson and Abington. And he has a tradition that I don't know if it's a rumor, that he stays in the locker room for the night before the game. Any truth to that?
Well, I can't give out the old secrets, okay? But let's suffice it to say that I don't know if he still does it now.
Yeah.
But if you go back in the day, it's safe to say that if I arrived at the locker room at 5 or 6 in the morning, he was already here.
That's right.
So what went on between 12 and 5, I'm guessing he was still here during that whole period of time. But
he's committed.
He's committed. And, it's just those kind of traditions that he's developed are what's made him the special person, the special coach that he is, and the respect that the players have for him. So it's those Thanksgiving Day games. You know it better than anybody. You've done so much for this town, and you're embedded in the tradition of the town as well. And you know how special those Thanksgiving Day games are. And Coach Kelliher's always treated him as special. I've been in the locker room for so many speeches where he's talked to his players about there's going to be something that's going to happen today that you're going to remember for the rest of your life. And that truly is what those Thanksgiving Day games embody. And he's been such a champion of that rivalry and that relationship, especially even going back when Bobby Bancroft was the head coach and they were on opposite sidelines. Just a really special moment, I think, in the history of the town of Abington to be able to play those rivalry games.
And it was one of the first guys I saw here, one of the first alumni was Bobby Bancroft.
No doubt.
Bobby graduated with Coach Kelliher in 1966, played football here at Abington High School, and after they graduated, Jim took the head football coach at Abington, and Bob Bancroft took the head football coach job eventually over Whitman Hanson. So they were coaching against each other despite being longtime friends, and they're still lifelong friends. And that's the type of guy that, everybody out there on that field was a friend of Jim Kelliher, or considered Jim Kelliher to be a close friend of theirs. And it was, when we first started talking about putting this out, we sent out a few emails like, I hope we have like 20 or 30 alumni. It might be nice. And then I was getting emails and calls saying, you got to make more room for us. There's got to be a lot of us coming. And then the whole family of the Kelliher family showed up, and as they always do. Jim is one of 10 brothers and sisters. And it's just great there's a lot of things that when you come to a game here in Abington, that there's a lot of tradition, and there's things you just don't dare mess with the mojo. And Jim Kelliher is one of them.
That's it. You know, and you saw him after the ceremony. I don't know if you saw this or not because you were involved in so many things down the field. But when the ceremony ended, he saw Bobby Bancroft, and he's the first guy who went over and hugged and said thanks for being here. But I think you're spot on when you say that they have just a tremendous relationship. And if I could just say one real big thank you before we wrap things up. You mentioned my career and the things I've been able to accomplish, but none of that would have been possible without the support of not only the teachers that I had when I was in Abington and just the community as a whole. It has been an incredible blessing in the part of my life to be able to say that I grew up in the town of Abington and be surrounded with great friends, people like your dad who did so much for me. None of what I've been able to accomplish is part of that without those special people in my life. So I just wanted to be able to say that here on the air. So thank you to everyone, and just thank you to the community. It's a special, special place.
I appreciate it. I mean, Green Wave pride is not just kind of a phrase. It's kind of it's a feeling. It's a lifestyle almost. It's there's a lot of great things that this town does. I mean, just look at what we have a great view here of all the people in the stands here. They're here. They might not have a kid on the field, correct, but they're here to support their community and to kind of cheer for their neighbor's kid or their brother's son or whatever it is. And it is special. I mean, a lot of good things in other towns too, but there's something unique about Abington. In fact, the Patriot Ledger just had an article last week about 5 local high school football fields that just have a certain aura about it when you arrive there and watch a game. And the first one they mentioned was Memorial Field in Abington.
Yeah.
It's been here since 1930. Kel's been here since 1974 as a coach, as the head coach, and it's just a great feeling. And when that team comes down the stairs at the beginning of the games, especially when there's the big crowded, it just brings a little chill to you. And every single guy who was there as an alumni stood in those cleats and wore those helmets, and they know exactly how it feels, and they know exactly what it is to put on the green and white jerseys. And Joey, you had a lot to do with building the spirit and the unity of this community. When you were here in high school, you were doing it, which is awesome. And it's also one of the reasons why you are being inducted into the Abington High School Athletic Hall of Fame this November. I want to congratulate you for that huge honor.
Well, thank you. I'm incredibly humbled by the honor. There are so many deserving people that will be and could be inducted into the Abington Athletic Hall of Fame. And to even think that I'll be mentioned with those people in years to come, again, it is incredibly humbling. I can't thank the committee enough. And again, I just can't thank the community of Abington enough for all it's done for me, and I hope I've given back something to them.
Well, we're looking forward to hearing from you. On Sunday, November 21st will be the induction ceremony at the Abington High School Auditorium. Along with Joey D'Antonio from the class of 86, we're inducting Cecilia Bombardia Akins from the class of 84. She recently passed away. Well, we're inducting Cecilia because she was an outstanding soccer and basketball player. Richard Dickey White from the class of 78, known for his outstanding hockey and soccer abilities. Bob Bancroft, we just mentioned, is being inducted. He was an outstanding Abington football, baseball, and basketball player. And then, as you probably know, he went on to play football for Syracuse University.
Yes.
Charles Lindy Hansen, way back from 1945, is one of our legacy inductees. Lindy Hansen, if you talk to any of the old guys or read the books, this guy was an unbelievable athlete for Abington. And then the last group, it's actually a group, is the 2002 Abington High School Super Bowl team. They're going to be inducted, and those guys are thrilled. And the good thing for you, Joey, there's going to be a crowd there because that whole team's going to be there and all their friends. And a lot of them know who you are, and I'm looking forward to that on November 21st. If anybody wants tickets at $25 to go, helps us cover the cost of having a reception right afterward. And tickets are available at my law office, Sean Riley's law office at 500 Wash Street in Abington Center, or you can call the athletic department at 982-0070. You have a couple of reasons to go, but one of them is to meet Joey D'Antonio in person.
Well, I appreciate that, Sean. Again, incredibly humbled by the opportunity and the honor, and I'm really looking forward to the 21st. It should be a lot of fun.
And just one final thing, we asked all the people to get inducted to pick one person to induct them, to introduce you, to talk about you and who you are and what kind of career you've had. And who did you pick?
Probably won't be shocked to know I picked Coach Kell.
That's right. Coach Kelliher is going to be the one introducing Joey D'Antonio into the Abington High School Athletic Hall of Fame. So it's appropriate that you're here to take part in the tribute to him, but he's going to return the favor to you in about a month and a half. And it's a nice relationship that you guys have, and something that a lot of people have noticed and envy. And I know he is thrilled to have you here. I'm just watching Coach Kell right now, just the guy he is. He's a presence, and it's a good feeling when he's on the sideline here at Abington.
He certainly is a presence. There's no question about that. And he hasn't lost. I don't think he's lost a step on his fastball. He's still got the same intensity as he had back when I was here in '81. Graduated in '86, and I bet you if you talk to the guys from '74, he'd tell you he's at the same intensity from '74 too.
That's right.
He's the same guy.
All right. Well, Joey, thanks for coming up to the press booth. We really appreciate you spending some time with us. I hope you're having some fun meeting a lot of the guys that you went to school with, and some of the guys that just shared time with you, and seeing a lot of familiar faces. I only regret that I can't get out of the press booth to go say hi to a lot of them, but I know post-game I'm going to try to make an effort to do that.
That's great. It's been a great night, Sean. Thank you very much for having me.
All right, so we're going to hope the Green Wave turns around for the second half here.
Let's get him in the second half.
All right, thanks, Joey.
All right, thanks, Sean.
Coach Kell, it's been a pleasure. You're the best coach I ever had in the game of football. You always got us going. Come on, get back over here. Get back over here. Bobby the Bull Lacerda broke my wrist against Mashpee.
It's true.
And we didn't have a trainer, so it was you to tell me to get back in there.
Jesus Christ.
So it was great. It was great. Honestly, the best time of my life out here. So congratulations. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you.
All right, so Rockland's going to tee it up on the 40-yard line, right to left across the television screen. Esposito will do the honors, and the Green Wave again are stacking up. Deshaun Leggett and Drew Donovan back deep at about their 10-yard line. And Abington would like to grab this kickoff, get a good return, and then march downfield to get on the board. We'll see if we put that together. Esposito now approaching and kicking. And just a little line drive kick going to go Deshaun Leggett's way. Picks it up at the 13-yard line. Leggett brings it up to the middle of the field. Leggett with a hole. Leggett over to 40. Leggett over 1 man over the 50. Leggett in Rockland territory. Going down the sideline to the 32-yard line. That's what we wanted from the Abington Green Wave. And number 5, Deshaun Leggett.
Nice, huge play there. Nice block here on this backside, Sean. Really coming back and taking care of business on that side, kind of sealing it. So Leggett was able to get up into that lane and cut across the field. Nice job.
All the way up to the Rockland 31-yard line gives the Green Wave great field position to start this second half. And see if they can capitalize it and get into the south end zone. Ooh, Leggett was just streaking down the middle of that field. Get some great help from his boys in green.
Untouched, and it was fortunate number 4 there for the Esposito. Did a nice job there for Rockland.
Give right side, Curtis Lucas Summers gets hit.
Interior line's got to do a little bit better job. Give their running backs a little opportunity to run the ball. Rockland's just doing a great job in the interior.
That looked like number 70 and on the tackle Liam Wallace, number 27 Brett Armstrong. Armstrong came up a little slow on that one. They'll bring up second down and 11. Eddie Riley, the Arnold Award winner with Jackie Erner. They were presented with the award 2 games ago. It's a very nice award to the student athletes for their academics and athletics and sportsmanship. Riley puts a man in motion, gives it to the motion man. That's Ricketson, cuts it up on the right side. Ricketson still on his feet, gets it up to about the 26-yard line.
Yeah, I thought he could have bounced it outside a little bit there, Sean. He has a lot of Green Wave blockers out front there.
3rd and 5. Big third down here for Abington.
Absolutely.
They want to keep moving this ball.
Obviously, you've got 2 downs here, but you got to get this close.
Eddie Riley gets the play selection from offensive coordinator Ed Riley, who was also a quarterback for the Green Wave. Graduated in 1990.
Did he have to take that summer class?
LaRosa out over the ball. You get Ricketson and Kilmaine in the backfield behind Riley. Timeout called. Abington didn't think their offense was set in the right formation. I'm reading minds, assuming that.
Well, and that's not a bad call. I mean, obviously you don't want to burn a timeout where it could be valuable, as we move on. But, I think in that opportunity, you need to take advantage of this situation here. You got a 3rd and 5. You got great field position. from the kickoff. You got to make sure that every down is used to its utmost. So,
Kevin, I mentioned earlier that I was watching the game from 2010, the famous nuts and bolts game, and you were on fire that night. I mean, you were very emotional, excited.
I was. It happens. I'm a passionate guy, Sean.
You are.
I'm never going to apologize for being passionate.
We like what you bring to the game, Kev. So. And let's see if Abington defense can bring it to the the Abington offense can bring it to the Abington defense on this play here. Coming up, the third down play.
Hard to believe it's 11 years ago now, Sean.
One time. It really is.
That was a great team back then.
All right, so we get a little slot right formation. No, you got to bring him in tight. Curtis Lucas Summers going to be tight on the wing. Ricketson and Kilmaine in the backfield. They give to Ricketson. Ricketson going to be hitting the backfield, taken down for a loss. Big surge in that left side, and again, it looks like that number 70.
Yeah, he's just taking care of business tonight. Wallace is taking care of business. Big 4-yard loss, and there was nothing he could do there.
He kind of forces the Green Wave maybe to go to the air here.
I would absolutely think so. I mean, one of the things we haven't seen, and, again, like Rockland's been very aggressive, over pursuit, I think, in some situations here. Counters in the screen kind of take away from that. One of the things that the Green Wave hasn't been able to do is the counters, though, because the pressure and the push that they've been getting on the interior line, tonight has been they've done a great job on. So, but it'd be interesting to see if they do a screen to see how Rockland would react.
Van Luling out wide right, Celestino on him. We get two wide receivers. Riley looking right, now throws across the middle to Donovan. Donovan brings it back towards the original ice cream and turns it upfield down the sideline. Donovan still on his feet. Donovan inside the 15 for the first down for the Green Wave.
Coming back for a screen. Actually, nice job. That's a great play call.
There's a whistle. What are we doing? Just stopping for the change? No flags, right? Nope, they got it down to the 15-yard line. Donovan ran about 40 yards to get it down to the 15-yard line. That play looks like the referee has something.
A flag. It's a flag. Oh, that guy. Come on. Same guy.
What was the call?
Illegal block in the back.
Wow.
God, what a joke.
So it takes away the first down. It's going to be marked off from the spot of the foul. Brings it to the 33. And a fourth down for the Green Wave now.
Yeah. 4th
and 12. So Donovan shakes and bakes, makes it happen, but all for naught.
Well, when you got another player and another guy out there, John, awful.
Meaning the guy in vertical stripes.
Yes, awful.
4th and 12 for the Green Wave.
So, another crucial play here for Abington at the 33. Rolling. Riley, some pressure, puts it up over the middle and falls incomplete. It'll be a turnover and downs, looking for flags, no flags. So the Green Wave can't do anything with field position at the 31 there. Rockland defense holds tight. And the Rockland offense will come out now with the ball at their own 33-yard line. So you can hear that shuffling in the background. That is Kevin trying not to yell right now.
Well,
two wideouts to the far side. In the backfield is Celestino. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't Celestino. They hand off to the right side. Number 41 turns the corner. That's Colstring. That was Moriarty at the quarterback position. Rockland winning the line of scrimmage right now.
Absolutely. They have all night. They've done a very good job with that, Sean.
Ball's at the 40. 10-0 Rockland lead based on a 30-yard field goal earlier in the first half and the Rockland touchdown. 2nd down and 3. Give
right at
right
it.
Up the middle.
Short.
Be, I think just short about half a yard.
Probably give it to him.
No, they're going to call a little short. Be 3rd and short.
Well, they're doing a nice job. Both teams doing a nice job at taking care of the ball too, and not giving up, giving those opportunities.
Moriarty comes back into the huddle with the play selection. Under 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 3rd and less than half a yard here.
Wow, they gave him it's right at the marker there.
They still go with the shotgun though. No quarterback sneak here. He gave a little dive right up the middle, gets the first down as Colstring still on his feet, pushing up to about the 48. It'll be a fresh set of downs for the Bulldogs.
Well, I mean, you know, as we were saying, Sean, the clock just moves so fast here. You're down 2 scores. You need to do something. You know, the Green Wave defense has to come up with a big play and get the ball for the offense.
I want to send a shout out to Chris and Mark Barry from Abington graduates, great hockey players. They have a business that helped us out at the Green Wave Grill, a lot of the kitchen equipment. We greatly appreciate their generosity in helping out the Green Wave sports program.
Barry family, nice family.
Looking to throw is Moriarty. Dropping back, launching one downfield deep, way deep. It's going to be picked up and falls incomplete with a collision at the 20-yard line. Thrown it into double coverage down there. So bring up second down. Geez, just great coverage by the Green Wave, but almost too great. We had 2 guys with hands on the ball.
Yeah, you got to call that. Just call it out. I mean, it's tough when you get your momentum going there. But you got to take advantage of that.
Wojo checks in for the Green Wave. You give Jeff Buckley a breather.
55.
2nd and 10, right in front of you at the Rockland 48-yard line. Leander takes a direct snap, coming right at you. Turning the corner, nice job by Pease, the big man. That's what the Green Wave needed there. Connor Pease, a sophomore, who puts the bear claw out there and just hauls him down.
Yeah, that was a nice job when he did the cut. He just was able to, seal up, but at the same time come back and make that tackle and push him back. Now it's 3rd and 14 there for the Bulldogs. So nice job by the Green Wave D, making a big play. Hopefully they can stop him here and get the ball back.
Green Wave D need to hold. Not the penalty hold, but hold. The defense needs to hold here to get that ball back. The student section down on the scoreboard is packed tonight.
Looks like 2 weeks ago they were all white out, Sean. Tonight it's a blackout. They're all dressed in black down there.
Moriarty in at quarterback again for the shotgun. Wide out to the far side. Moriarty looking to throw. Looking across in his middle. He's going to be taken down. No, he breaks free. And now he tosses it incomplete. It looked like La Rosa had his hand on him. We saw that on the opposite side where Abington had Riley in the grasp.
It's almost like I think people are afraid to hit them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
They don't want to get a penalty.
They don't want to get a penalty there, and I think give them a first down. Because they had them, and it's like they feel like might be roughing.
So with the ball at the 44.
See if they kick here, Sean. It'd be interesting to see if they kick. Drew Donovan's going back deep.
I think you have to, don't you, if you're Rockland?
I don't know. I mean, Esposito's out there. They're showing punt. It's interesting. Green Wave usually has 2 people back, and now they only have the 1.
Green Wave brings some pressure.
Nice high kick. That's a beautiful punt.
And he's caught by Donovan trying to get away, and he breaks away at the 20-yard line. Donovan with the 25 up to the 27. I don't know how he just did that.
I know. He's just amazing. He just is able to make things happen.
What do you call him, Kev?
What
do you call him?
Magic Man.
The Magic Man.
Now you see him, now you don't.
That was a
good example of that. Absolutely.
So they mark it at the 28-yard line. The Green Wave offense will come back on the field with an even 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. 10-0 Rockland lead. No scoring here in the 3rd quarter. And the Abington Green Wave are looking to put a 72-yard drive on the board right now. Donovan lines up wide to the near side of the field. Kilmaine and Curtis Lucas Summers in the backfield. Riley under center. Looking to throw. Rolling, pumping for Donovan. Now going deep, throwing it up, and it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, they had good coverage. They're just not going to let that happen tonight.
Lucas Leander on the coverage there. I think Donovan actually slipped when he was breaking off the line there and kind of screwed up a little of the timing there. Mike Van Luling checking in for Abington, number 8. 2nd down and 10. Jim Kelliher, his 500th game as the head coach of the Abington Green Wave. And if you didn't hear it earlier, we're obviously playing Rockland here for the 500th. The first game that he coached as head coach was against Rockland.
I want to congratulate Steve Wakeland. He's holding the stakes there on the chain gang for his 300th game tonight, Sean.
Kilmaine in the backfield. The man in motion to give. Ricketson turns it upfield. Ricketson going to be stopped at about the 33-yard line. Something going on with the exchange between Riley and Ricketson all game, really. It's not a clean exchange.
It's like they're holding on to it too long. I don't know what it is. You're right, though, Sean. Sometimes it looks like he's almost bobbling it when he does get it. So it's going to be third and about 5 here.
At the 33-yard line. Deshaun Leggett, number 5, checks in. The Abington Green Wave. Mason Kilmane's going to get a breather along with Jack Robbins. Van Luling out wide to the far side. Deshaun out wide to the near side with Donovan in the slot. We got Ricketson in the far slot. Shotgun, they bring a blitz. Put it up in the air. It's going to be out of bounds. No chance there for Leggett. So bring up 4th and 5 at the 33.
4th and 5. Green Wave, 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
And you think, yeah, the Green Wave will punt that away.
I think you have to. I mean, like, although you're down 2 scores, you're going to get to that point, though, Sean, where you're going to have to go for it, even in this situation, because, you know, you're just not going to have too many more chances. But I don't think we're there yet.
Well, let's see if Donovan can get a good punt off. If we can kind of try to pin Rockland back in their own territory. Ricketson out wide is one of the gunners on the far side, and Van Luling on the near side. Donovan looking to run and thinking about it. Now kicks it away. Gets the ball. Nice kick. Yeah, it's going to bounce inside the 35-yard line with no return. So all good things there for Abington.
Wow, he did that at the last second.
He certainly did.
There's like a little pressure there from Rockland, was able to still kick it off.
4:57 on the clock. In the third quarter. Here comes Rockland now. 1st and 10. And up right side, Coldstring turns it upfield. But
Robbins in on that tackle along with 57, is it?
Or Habibi?
No, it might have been up 49.
Next week, remind you, we're playing a Thursday night game at East Bridgewater on October 14th. 7 o'clock game, and the following week is also a Thursday night game. That's home against Middleborough.
That's weird.
Yeah, so we're playing on the 14th at East Bridgewater Thursday night, and home on the 21st on a Thursday night against Middleborough. Both league games. Shotgun to handoff right side. It's Colstring trying to get around the right side and going to be taken down by the men in green.
Yep, Van Luling and Shea McClellan do a nice job. McClellan was in pursuit the whole way. Van Luling did a nice job setting in the edge there, making it 3rd and about 4 here.
Curtis Lucas Summers out there also.
Both nice job.
Jogging up the end. So, Chuck McDonald, the coach from Rockland, will send out the offensive play selection as Coach Daly, the defensive coordinator, sends out the defensive coverage for this 3rd and 4 play at the Rockland 40-yard line. Moriarty in the shotgun. Gives off. Oh, he's going to be crushed in the backfield. Curtis Lucas Summers and Sammy Tornado just blitzed right through the middle.
Yeah, for about a 3-yard loss there. He's going to knock it all the way back to the 37-yard line.
So something changed there. The Green Wave defense just really controlled the Rockland offense in that series.
So definitely a punting situation here as we get down under 3 minutes here in the third quarter.
4th and 5 at the 37. Yeah, really 4th and 6.
21. Isaiah Ricketson.
Esposito to kick. High kick.
Short kick.
Coming Donovan's way. It bounced off of Curtis Lucas Summers.
No, it didn't. That bounced off their guy.
Did it?
Yes.
I don't know. Rockland's making it look like it went off of.
That was their guy.
We're waiting for the signal there. I think you just said it is Rockland ball, right? Just a fluke play as it bounced off. Lucas Summers obviously wasn't receiving the ball. He was 10, 15 yards short, but the kick was short. It looked like it went off his helmet or his shoulder pad. Bad break there for the Green Wave after a good defensive stand.
Absolutely. Just
Ball at
time of
midfield.
possession here is. Uh-oh.
Break off the left side, and going to be a touchdown saving tackle there by Deshaun Leggett. Thank goodness. Who's that? Leander trying to break away. Unbelievable bad luck there for Abington. I mean, that line of scrimmage they had on that punt was the Rockland 37.
Right.
The ball.
I thought I saw. I mean,
the ball bounced off of Curtis and went backwards
back about 7 or 8 yards.
Yeah, and was recovered right at the 50-yard line. The ball now stands at the Abington 35 with 2:22 to go in the third quarter.
I don't think I've ever seen that like that.
When these two teams play, weird things happen. Ball's low on the ground, but they get it to Coldstring.
No holding. Yeah, there's no holding.
Unreal. Ball's picked up
Robbins
about
is like
9.
Wow.
Jack Robbins on the outside there?
Yeah.
That makes the holes easier to make.
Yeah, and apparently they can't throw a flag, against Rockland. They haven't thrown one tonight. They didn't throw one against North Quincy a couple of weeks ago. So not that I'm counting.
2nd and 2 now at the 27. Moriarty has Coldstring to his left, 2 wide receivers to the right. Moriarty gives to Coldstring. Coldstring has to change direction.
Robbins was able to get off the block there and make that tackle. Not before a first down.
Had to get it over the line. And they are going to get the first down by half a ball. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Rockland trying to move this ball into the red zone. Well, they're in the red zone. No, they're not in the red zone yet, which is considered inside the 20. With a 10-0 lead. Green Wave defense going to try to answer the bell here. Moriarty is a junior?
Yeah, they're loaded with their junior class. It's going to be a good football team. Already good this
Ball's
year.
on the ground. Moriarty's got to pick it up. Gets hit and breaks away. Throws it in the air. Connects. The far side, but taken out of bounds quickly. Pick up about 3.
And now he keeps the clock going.
Yeah, they said he was tackled inbounds. Maybe his knee went down. Moriarty was almost sacked once again in the backfield. 25 seconds to go and rolling.
Yeah, good pressure. I mean, obviously they had a little miss on the snap there, but Moriarty's a big guy. He's tough to bring down. Green Wave is a couple of times has been able to elude the Green Wave defense and keep a play alive.
They're going to let the clock roll. That was like the 2nd or 3rd snap that was a little bit questionable there, so I don't know if something's happening.
No.
We can hope. End of the third with no score from either team. Leaves it at 10-0 Green Wave.
Green Wave, as we said, Sean, they've had their opportunities. And now you get into a situation to do or die. You got to score twice.
Yep.
Somehow. So.
John April, class of 2014, bleeding green till the day I die. Wishing Kel good luck, and good luck on getting ring number 6.
Hey, Coach, congratulations on 500, Sean Whalen, class of 87. Congratulations. Love you, brother. We'll talk soon. Bye.
Want to remind you once again, the next couple of games for the Abington Green Wave, Thursday night, October 14th, at East Bridgewater. Thursday night, October 14th. And then Thursday, October 21st, home against Middleborough. And then we are playing again on, well, not again, but the next game will be Friday the 29th at Norwell, another big league game. And then the November games will be part of the state playoff games. Depending on your record, the teams you beat, the teams you lose to, every team in your division, we are Division 6, will be ranked throughout the state.
Yeah, so it's like 32 teams, you said, in each division, right? So it's like 16 teams, and you go from there.
Yeah, I mean, we could be assigned a team in somewhere in Eastern Mass or Western Mass. You just don't know in November. So every game here through October is important because the wins move you up in the power rankings. And a victory of 14 or more points gives you a couple extra power boosts.
I don't like when they do that, Sean, because that means if you run it up.
Well, no, because there is no benefit to winning by 50. If you win, whether you win by 15 or 50, it's the same power. So, Rockland offense will come out to the field going left to right.
2nd and about 7.
Ball's on the Green Wave 22-yard line. Abington wearing their home green jerseys, dark green helmets. Coach Kelliher's 500th game as the head coach for Abington. He's got 294 wins.
So he's got a chance to do 300 this year.
Yeah. A victory tonight would certainly help.
Absolutely, it'll help that cause.
All right, Moriarty's got 2 wide receivers out to the left side. Ever dangerous Colstring in the backfield, gets the ball.
He's got some room.
Colstring, big hole on the left side, dives forward inside the 15. Will get the first down and move the stakes. Rockland line is controlling that line of scrimmage right now.
Yeah, absolutely. They have all night. I mean, that's where this game has been decided. So,
Tornado checking in for Abington. Ball's marked at the 13-yard line. See if they keep riding the Colstring wagon right now. Or if maybe they go with Leander around the end. Colstring's in the backfield.
I think they might pass it.
Nope. Colstring, right side slicing, but he's taken down.
That's 55. Buckley, number 55 for the Green Wave, doing a nice job. Picks up about 2.
Takes him down, then picks him up. It will be 2nd and 8 at about the 11-yard line. Steve Wickland, Steve McGuire, Adam Nash, and Dan Reardon out there on the Green Wave
chain gang.
Want to thank those guys. They all volunteer to do that. Chris Nagel on the microphone here is the public address announcer. Shotgun again for Moriarty. 2nd down. Gives to Colstring, trying to get around the left side. Colstring slices up, but gets tripped up. Good job by the Green Wave defense. Holds him to about the 10, maybe just inside the 10-yard line. We have 3rd down. Today's actual fan appreciation and public address announcer appreciation day.
I heard that. That's
it's also Fluffernutter, National Fluffernutter Day. How's that?
Fluffernutter's overrated.
Oh, no. Bite your tongue. Made in Massachusetts.
Lynn, Mass.
All right, ball's on the 9-yard line. 3rd and about 6 here for the Bulldogs. Shotgun for Moriarty. Fakes the handoff, keeps it going around the right side, cuts it back, and he's going to be stopped. Good job by the Abington defense. 55, 44, just calling out the names, 57.
Nice job there by the Green Wave. Absolutely kind of going right to the ball.
And if you don't have it memorized, it's Jeff Buckley, 55, and Jack Robbins, 44. Adam Abibi, 57, and a couple other guys in there helping out. So bring up a 4th down at the 10-yard line.
So 9 minutes to go here in the ball game. Obviously, this is do or die here for the Green Wave at this point. You've got to get this ball back.
4th and 7 at the 10. They got to get inside the 3 to keep possession here. The Green Wave like to stop them right now, take that ball back. Again, Colstring lined up in the backfield with Moriarty. Looking to throw. Moriarty's been a big rush, and he's break 3, then taken down once again and throws it incomplete. God. Wow, how many near sacks have we had tonight?
Well, this year, too. I mean, it just seems like a lot that,
So the ball falls incomplete. It means the Green Wave will take over possession at the 10-yard line. Good rush by the Green Wave on that occasion.
It was a good job of the Green Wave, good pressure. I mean, one of the things we saw Green Wave have trouble last week in the defensive backfield. We really haven't seen that tonight. There's been a few completions, but for the most part, the Bulldogs have been able to run the ball.
So the Green Wave 90 yards away from the touchdown. I thought it was a nice touch tonight when the Green Wave had Ryan Simonetti leave the team down the field. Down the stairs on to the field. Riley in the shotgun. Looking to throw. Goes outside.
Knee was down.
To Van Luley, but he had to go down
to get it.
Ooh, that would have been a nice play.
Yeah, it would have been. 5-yard pickup on 1st down. That's not. We'll take that.
Riley's pass is complete to number 8, Mike Van Luley.
The old hook and lateral. Mm-hmm. So, 2nd down and 5 here.
Still some good amount of time here. The Green Wave, though, got to get some good chunks of yardage here.
They do, and that was going to be set up really well because they had Lucas Summers coming around the corner.
Donovan out wide to the far side of the field. Kilmaine and Curtis Lucas Summers in the backfield. Riley under center. gives Curtis Lucas Summers. Curtis Lucas Summers going to be tackled from behind, from the linebacker coming from the outside, the far side. Yeah. Like number 27, Brett Armstrong, having a good game. He was able to get behind the line and get to Lucas Summers.
Yeah, it was one of those things where the Green Wave, Sean, they couldn't, they couldn't push the ball there. So Summers was trying to find the hole, just there was no hole there. And the backside was able to come back and pick him off. So
third
nice job by Rockland on the line of scrimmages. We've said quite a bit tonight.
Blitz coming up. Riley goes to the out pattern, and he connects to Donovan. Donovan to the 20, still on his feet. Oh, gets away from a guy. Taken down to the 25-yard line.
The magic man.
One of the Rockland guys hurt or just disappointed? I think he's disappointed that he missed Donovan. That was amazing.
Looked like 70 is hurt there, too. Wallace is coming up limping. Or 74. Yeah, 70, that's Wallace. That'd be huge for them.
Yeah, and I see the outside cornerback on the far side, number 3, is cramping up. He's trying to pull his toes up. First down at the 25-yard line. Give up the middle. And not much there, about maybe 1 or 2. Bring up second down. Van Luling and Leggett check into the game.
Abington's got to pick it up a little bit here because you got to get, obviously a score, and then you got to get the ball back and score again. So
that's what we want to see with the ball at the 27-yard line. Abington Rockland. Every game is good to watch. Lucas Summers in the backfield with Riley. He gets wideouts to each side. Shotgun, they send a blitz up the middle. They throw outside to Van Luling. Van Luling gets the ball to 30. Turns it upfield, gets a first down and more with a 40 and out of bounds. Stops the clock at the 45-yard line. Throws a flag. There's a great hit there by number 11, Celestino. Really a dumb play by Celestino.
Yeah, he was a good 3 or 4 yards. Just dragged him kind of outside.
So that's going to move him. He got
15. That's 15. So it's going to move him inside the 40 of Rockland.
We have the ball out of bounds at the Abington 46, but then they tack on the 15-yard penalty. That's what we need. That's what we got.
I think they had one motion penalty, and that's the first play. Where's the penalty?
That kind of opens up or livens up the Abington crowd right now as the ball moved down to the Rockland 39-yard line with 7 minutes to go. Deshaun lined up wide to the far side with Donovan in the slot.
When Donovan gets the ball, Sean, there's 2 guys all the time right around him. I mean, they're just blanketing him.
Riley going left. Puts a chair pad now going deep.
Oh, no.
He's going to be, is he out of bounds?
No, he's in bounds.
Is it?
Got that?
Oh, it's intercepted down at the 7-yard line. A chair pattern, attempted chair pattern, trying to throw it down.
Slow developing. It was.
So another tough break for the Green Wave. And it'll give Rockland the ball at their own 8-yard line, I should say.
Ed Riley's pass was intercepted by the Bulldogs in the 41.
And Rockland will try to take some time off the clock here with 6:54 to go.
Well, Abington, just needs to get the ball. They need a turnover here, and I think Rockland is just going to keep the ball on the ground and just run that clock as much as they can. Obviously, they're deep in their own end, but.
Moriarty in at quarterback, number 7. Got Leander in the backfield. And is it going to? Leander's going to take the direct snap. Leander goes over the left side, not much there.
Nope, a couple yards.
Tornado, Abibi, Curtis Lucas Summers, and it looks like Buckley getting out of that pile. Tornado got to it first. Nice shot there of the fans, the kids down there underneath the scoreboard, the student body section. And the man in green, whose name I want to, it's Ryan Tobin. Does a nice job getting them all whooped up down there.
The Green Wave has done defensively, Sean, has actually done pretty well. They just had that really one bad series where they were able to have that really quick scoring. They had, about 4 plays. But other than that, the defense has really made them work for their yardage. I think the time of possession has just been, so different. They've been out on the field. But then again, Abington obviously has most players play both ways, so almost doesn't matter which side of the ball you're on.
Timeout being called by Rockland. As the clock rolled down, number 27 over there, Brett Armstrong had his helmet off, and I'm not sure if he had it knocked off or he took it off. But they stopped the clock at the 6-minute mark.
Dylan Magararu, class of 2019. Coach, I just want to say thank you for being a constant role model to me throughout my years in high school and teaching me what it's like to be not only a football player, but to be a man as well, and what it means to be a good person. Thank you.
Congratulations, Coach Kelliher. Kevin Yakabuchi, class of 2002, first Super Bowl team. Best coach ever. Thank you.
Got Matt Nelson up here directing traffic among his
Kevin
cameramen.
Tachi down the field.
Timeout here as both teams are going to.
Well, we were looking, so Kel has like 500 games.
There's the student body section for you.
Nice job.
Doing a great job there. Always packing the house down there in the student section. That was their idea, having their own segregated section down there. And every game it's been full. In addition to the fans right in front of us in the bleachers. So we want to thank all those students there from Abington High School, all in the blackout tonight. Nice job by Kevin Tachi and company. Is that Matt Lyons down there on camera? Ball now, second down on about the 13-yard line. No, 12-yard line. Handoff, trying to go around the right side. A good job by the Green Wave D, just standing them up. Trying to bring on third
yard
down.
Or two pickup, maybe a yard. The third there. For the Green Wave, I would probably call a timeout, Sean. Just try this because they're just going to let it go all the way down here.
Well, they have 40 seconds to run the next play.
Right.
Once the previous play ends, the ball's set there. There is also a 25-second play clock if the ball goes out of bounds or if there's a penalty, things like that.
So we'll see here. It's 3rd and 5. Green Wave stops the ball here. You might be able to get it back at about the 50.
Well,
if they do kick.
Block the punt, recover it in the end zone, get that touchdown, then you're going to kick off, onside kick, and then we win the game.
Exactly.
You know, all sorts of good things to
And
think
the world
about.
is all right, and everybody's happy.
Shotgun directly to Leander, trying to go around the left side. Leander trying to turn it upfield. He's going to get the first down. Breaks free, and just enough to get it up over the 20-yard line.
Just able to slice through the Green Wave defense there as they stretched him out. Able to find that hole. Nice job of running there.
And that is a backbreaker there because obviously they maintain possession and control the clock coming down to the 5-minute mark, up by 10. We're waiting for the play selection here. Want to thank all the fans once again who came out to support Coach Kelliher today and the Abington Green Wave. We hope to see you at East Bridgewater on Thursday night, October 14th, and then home against a very tough Middleborough team. Another Thursday night game. They'll be home on the 21st. Handoff up the middle. And going to be taken down by Curtis Lucas Summers up at about the 29-yard line. Coldstring with the carry. Brings up second down in about 5 or so. Call it 4. Kevin, I want to thank you for doing these games with me. Obviously, you make it fun for everyone, including myself. And I know you spend a lot of time thinking about what crazy things to say during your work week.
Not really. But I know you spend a lot of time, Sean, prepping. We all appreciate all what you do.
Yeah, it's always fun. Nice release.
Nice job of block there, or taking that down. Who was that? That looked like 57.
Yeah, it was Abibi.
Like
kind of grabbed him, pulled him back.
So he makes it third and 1 here. So as we come under 4 minutes.
Looking for a Rockland fumble and an Abington recovery right now.
Absolutely, that's what you need. I mean, they've done a good job of taking care of that ball all night long.
Let's go Wave. Beautiful night for football here, though. On October 8th, it was about 60 degrees at kickoff time at 7 o'clock.
It's so nice out tonight. Just a beautiful day. It's funny now, it's beautiful, about 75, but as soon as the sun goes down, it just drops.
Yes, that's right.
Temperature just drops, and what a beautiful night, beautiful day for football.
Moriarty going to take the shotgun. Handoff. Right side, nothing doing.
Big, huge block. Who
Ooh.
came up and made that hit? 57, Abibi.
Yeah, big stop there by the Green Wave. They called timeout to stop the clock with the 4th down
Did
play.
you give him a loss on that play?
Yeah, Coach Daly and Coach Riley are screaming right now. Boy, they're getting ready to move the stakes.
Are you freaking kidding me?
There's no way.
I mean, he was 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
There's no way that was a first down. The guy on the far side.
This guy on the far side is, oh my God, he's awful.
Yeah, the referee's overruling him right now, saying, no, there's no way.
He was 2 yards short of the line of scrimmage.
Even the other guys in the crew, what, are they going to measure it? Yeah, they're going to measure it.
He didn't even get back. He was a yard short, didn't get back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's like they have it 4th and short.
Well, we're going to have to get the buzz from the chain gang crew as to what was going on out there. But I think it should be obvious that it's not a first down. 3:01 on the clock.
I don't know how you can't get back to the line of scrimmage when you're a yard short and then you're measuring.
4th down. So Rockland's got a decision. You got to think they're going to punt it away, especially with a 10-point lead.
I mean, I don't know how it's not 2 yards behind that. Wow.
I didn't think it was close to a first down there.
I mean, I didn't think he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
The coaches in the black shirt are not happy. Abington called a timeout. Ball's being marked at about the 33. This is chaos here.
It is, I know.
Abington apparently is being assessed a timeout or called a timeout so they can discuss things. Don't want to go offside here and give them a 5-yard penalty and a first down.
I know, you got to, some hope here. You got to, play smart.
Interesting discussion here with Coach LeCurry and his team. They need less than a yard. Do they try to get the first down, which would then keep the ball, keep the clock, and basically win the game? Or do they punt it away, knowing that Abington still needs 2 scores?
Well, Abington hasn't been, Abington's been able to move the ball.
Yep.
It's taken them a long time. Rockland's been good about stretching the field, but they haven't been able to score inside the 20 here. So
right.
I think, if it's me, I boot the ball away just because, it's like 3 minutes to go. The chances you're up 2 scores, the chances of them getting 2 scores are so less. Chances here, if you give them a short field,
you rely on your
onside
defense.
kick, then it's like, you've got time.
Right.
Jared April, class of 2016. Thank you, Coach Kell, for everything. You're a wonderful coach, wonderful friend.
Joe D'Antonio, class of 86. Coach, congratulations on 500, but more importantly, thanks for all your friendship over the years and all you've done for me and everyone in the town of Abington. You're the best.
So we'll see if Esposito comes out, number 4, to kick, or
see him.
No, they're talking to Moriarty, number 7, the quarterback.
And they haven't really gone under center either, Sean, all night. That's another, thing, because you got to snap the ball back 3 yards.
And now, are you gonna, what does Rockland do? Do they try to send one guy deep and just try to flare it out? But an incomplete pass means they don't get the first down, or do they give it a cold string? So the play selection now from Moriarty in the shotgun.
Oh, jumped! It took him like 25 minutes to throw the flag over there, for crying out loud.
So it'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Oh, my God. That's horrible.
Wow.
The kid was in Whitman, and he still didn't throw the flag. It was Jesus.
So now the ball.
And now it's a punting situation. Obviously, you're going to go put Esposito out there. I can't imagine you giving the ball to the Abington at the 27, 28-yard line.
No, they're sending Moriarty out. They are sending Moriarty out. Maybe Moriarty can kick. Who knows? So 4th and 6 at the ball at about the 28. 3:01 on the clock. Now they're going to direct snap to Leander now. They're going to be looking to the left. Rolls,
overloading.
Turns the corner, gets the first down. Flag thrown from behind the play, though. It might be coming back, sports fans. McClellan will hold 2 flags down on the field. So Rockland gets the ball up to about the 45. But referee Mendez says holding by the Bulldogs. Gonna move them back. Just punt it. Let's go. Well, Kev, you got to like that one. Then,
Yeah, I know. It's like finally there was one there.
I'm curious. So the referee threw the flag from behind. He saw
There's
it.
another flag over there. I
Right.
don't know if the other guy's calling something else.
That's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, probably. It's like, or Rockland called something else. I don't know. That's what it appears. Over oh, please. How can you hold on a run play?
Oh, my goodness.
That guy is ridiculous.
They said holding on offense and holding on defense, so it's replay the down.
Holding on defense when it's a run play.
So the ball is now, again, at the 28, 4th and 6. Unbelievable.
That's just pathetic.
Moriarty over trying to get the play selection. The clock has stopped at 2:53 on the scoreboard. 25-second clock just winding right now on the field, not on the scoreboard.
2:53.
Do they run a similar play? Leander's been very deadly because he's quick, number 23. Similar play. They got everyone stacked on the left side. Leander takes it. Trying to break free. He does. Got to go all the way down the sideline. And he's going to break the back of the Green Wave with a 72-yard touchdown run. Almost saw that one coming. Green Wave had to stop 6 yards, and he gets 72. Oh, tragic.
Lucas Leander on the touchdown run for the Bulldogs.
And the Bulldogs are happy to see that one happen because that is the nail in the coffin with the 6-point touchdown with 2:42 to go. PAT to come. And a heartbreaker and a backbreaker there for the Green Wave.
Absolutely. It's a tough one there.
Esposito will line up for the kick.
He threw a flag over there for what?
He just picked up a flag?
My God, he did. He picked up a flag.
So not the ending of the 500th game that we wanted to see, but we still want to congratulate Coach Kelliher
on his
48 years.
He always brings energy.
Esposito's kick is good.
Gary Esposito's point after kick.
Tack 7 on, make it a 17-0 game. And as we said, the Rockland defense has been the star of the game here. They've given up 5 total points. No, it was an average of 5 points in the first 4 games. And they came ready to play tonight here at Memorial Field.
Absolutely. I mean, they've dominated the line of scrimmage. I mean, they've definitely earned this game tonight. There's no question about that. You know, they've dominated the line of scrimmage. Abington just wasn't able to punch it in tonight. So, obviously, 17-0 at this point. It's going to be very difficult to overcome, although there's hope. But, you know, as soon as they score, the other guy will throw a flag on that side. You know he will.
There'll be a hole behind the play, right?
Exactly.
Or blocking the back or something. Whatever. They teed up on the 40-yard line with 2:42 to go on the clock. And, again, Donovan and Leggett deep. They pooch it down the middle of the field. It's a couple of high bounds. Just goes over the receivers. Donovan going to pick it up back at about the 17-yard line, or 12-yard line, I should say. Donovan on his feet.
Donovan in the back.
There was no call. Donovan on his feet. Donovan gets caught from behind, still on his feet. Donovan on the 50. Donovan still up, and then stops out of bounds at the 46-yard line. He is fun to watch.
He really is. I don't know how, 6 people missed him there. I don't know how that happened.
So,
yeah, just I don't know how he does it. It's like, Houdini there, Magic Man.
Right, ball at the Rockland 45-yard line.
First and 10, Green Wave on
The Green Wave have to score 3 times here in 2.5 minutes. They haven't been able to do it in 3.5 quarters.
I know.
They send trips to the right side, 1 to the near side. Double coverage on Van Luling over here, interestingly enough. They throw a quick out pattern. Izzy in the 40, turns upfield. Or is he still on his feet inside of 30?
Could go! He's going to go! Touchdown! Man of Muskegon!
Wow. One play, 45 yards. Izzy Ricketson. And that's what we've been looking for, and that's what he can do.
Wow, nice job by Ricketson making that happen. Breaking a couple of tackles there and just making some moves. Good throw by Riley, getting it out there.
That play took about, 26 seconds. Woo, baby.
I know it.
There's life.
We may go for 2, but it doesn't matter.
Hey, Coach Kell. Bobby Lacerda, 0-2. I got some guys behind you that want to wish you the best. We're out here for you. They say came here at 6:30. I came here at 6:27 in honor of you. So thank you. Thank you for a lot of good memories. The bond that we had playing with you, I still feel that when I see you around town. And thank you very much. Good luck. Congratulations on 500. We love you, Coach.
Hi, Bob Bancroft, class of 1966. Jimmy and I graduated together, played together a number of years, coached against him for 35 years. These kids in Abington are fortunate to have him over all these 500 games. He's a great guy, great man, and it's congratulations, Jimmy.
Right, they're gonna line up to kick.
Mike Riley with the
complete to number 41, Isaiah Ricketson.
That's good.
With ease.
Yeah, good leg there.
Nice job in the hole by Nate Duggan.
That ball's
Quick
out
kick
on
by Mike Riley.
Brookfield Road. Ball's out on Brookfield Road, Sean.
It is.
Good kick.
Riley's point after kick was good.
17-7.
2 minutes and 16 seconds left in the game.
So you expect to see a Green Wave onside kick of some sort.
You know, almost like, a couple weeks ago there when they were kind of pooching it over.
Right.
They really haven't had a kickoff here. Although Fanara is able to do that. I don't know if Drew Donovan's able to do that. So,
You know who can? It's Michael Riley.
Can he?
Michael is a great soccer player. But Drew can also push that ball downfield. And Drew's got the ball right now, so Drew's going to do it for the Green Wave. Let's see, now Rockland.
Oh, they're short. Yeah, Rockland's throwing short. Do you kick it down deep and just, chase after the ball? Almost like North Quinn, or was it the Pontiac there, Sean?
Yep.
If you kick it to that far corner.
This is a big chess game right now for both teams. The deepest man for Rockland is at the Rockland 30, and it's one guy on the near side. They do an onside kick.
Abington's got the ball.
Says they got it. They do. Out comes Jack Robbins with the ball.
Wow.
So great job by the Green Wave. They're going to maintain possession here.
Everything's a conference.
They got it. They got it. $84. 84 Zetas? Or 44?
44 Robbins?
44 or 84? 84.
Zenas got the ball.
Darren Zenas. Green Wave at the 49-yard line.
Wow.
First and 10, Green Wave at the 39-yard line.
So Abington at the Rockland 49. 17-7, 10-point deficit right now. They have the ability. Donovan out wide to the near side with Ricketson. On the far side, we got Leggett and Van Luling. Shotgun for Riley. Blitz coming from the outside. Riley kicks it over to Donovan. Donovan at the 50, trying to make something happen. A good defensive play. Gets out of bounds. Right back in the original line of scrimmage.
He'd say he didn't get out of bounds.
Well, clock is rolling at the 2-minute mark. Abington right up on the ball. Coach Ed Riley shouting out the play. Abington lining up. Riley makes sure everyone's set. They throw another blitz. Riley gets hit as he lets it go. It's going to go deep and fall incomplete.
Yeah, Riley had no time there.
No, he didn't, and he got tackled by the oncoming freight train they call
Wallace.
Liam Wallace.
It's been he's had a heck of a game tonight. Wallace has for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Michael Van Luling's had a pretty tight game for the Green Wave.
He has. Van Luling had a good game. Robbins has done some things too. So
yeah, Izzy with that big touchdown run right there. Third down and 10 at the 49.
Minute 41 to go in the ball game.
Got to get the first down inside the 39. Again, similar lineup with 2 wideouts to each side. Abington brings a blitz again up the middle. Riley steps to the right, throws, completes to Donovan. Donovan gets the first down. It'll stop the clock.
Although it doesn't stop.
And Riley's pass is complete.
It stops
at the 1:32
seconds. Ticked off.
Brought down by the Bulldogs with 3. Gavin Wardwell.
Abington right up on the ball. Shotgun again for Riley. They bring the blitz. He goes outside, connects. Once again to Van Luling. It's down at about the 36. Abington probably call a timeout here. Yep, they do. 1:22 on the clock.
The clock's still going. Clock's still going.
Hey.
Clock's still going. The clock, he stopped at 15 seconds.
I thought Abington called a timeout at 1:22. We'll see what referee Mendes says. The scoreboard shows 1:12.
Well, that was, they lost like a lot of time off of that.
In defense of the clock operator, he's watching the guys in the field to
but when the officials have a
powwow.
Right.
So we should put 10 seconds back on the clock.
What kind of penalty? What are they doing? What?
Coaches are talking about it.
Should be 1:22.
22 seconds on the clock.
That's right, 1:22. Now Sean's going over to help the clock operator make it 1:22. Here we go, and now we can start. The clock is set for 1:22, putting 10 seconds back on the clock there.
Oh, I hope it works. Shotgun for Riley. Riley rolling right, now looking back deep. Going for Van Luling, but it's going to be incomplete. Van Luling cut back inside. Riley was hoping he went outside, but it stops the clock at 1:13. Ooh, baby. Getting over till the fat lady sings. 3rd down at the 27-yard line. Sorry, 37-yard line. 17-7. The Bulldogs up right now. Green Wave with the ball.
So Green Wave, obviously, Sean, minute 13. Not a lot you can do here. Obviously going to try to go deep.
I think Abington has to go kind of for the mid-range or the short pass.
I think you're right, Sean. I agree with you. Kind of try to get slants going across the field, much like they did with Izzy Ricketson, make one of their playmakers make a play.
Blitz comes once again from the left side, so Riley rolls to the right, pump fakes. He's going into the end zone.
Sean Leggett.
It bounces up and falls incomplete.
A lot of camp contact down there.
Was a lot of...
Might have been more by the Green Wave guy, though.
Be 4th down now.
4th and about 8.
These guys will not quit.
Minute 6 to go in the ball game.
4th and 8 at the 37-yard line. 1:06 on the clock. Green Wave looking for a quick score or at least an 8-yard pickup right now. Van Luling out wide to the near side. Leggett out wide to the far side. Donovan the right side wing. Ricketson the left side wing. We're going to throw. Riley puts it up. It's going to be picked off.
And that'll be doing it. He had not much to do there. He was getting hit.
Picked off by Celestino at about the 22-yard line.
Oh, Sean, I think, the Bulldogs definitely earned this victory tonight. They'll be able to just run the clock out. They came to play, did a nice job up front.
1 minute exactly on the clock. And the Bulldogs will take this game, go to 5-0, setting themselves up well in the South Shore League. Green Wave will drop their first league game, but now have obviously several others coming right up. Thursday, Friday.
That's kind of a crazy schedule, Thursday. Going to victory formation.
Going to kneel it down back at the 17 for a 5-yard loss. The clock will roll, and they'll have to do it one more time. Kevin, an exciting game, nevertheless.
It was an exciting game, back and forth.
But there is no joy in Mudville tonight.
No, the Green Wave came up short tonight. And I think, at some point, Sean, the few injuries here and there, too, if, come back. The Green Wave just missing that one extra kind of playmaker tonight with Tommy Fanara being out. So hopefully he'll be back in a couple of weeks, and the Green Wave, he'll be ready for the playoffs.
No doubt.
So nice job by the Green Wave. Congratulations to Coach Kelliher and Coach LaQuarrie.
Yes, a well-played game by Rockland. Abington stuck in it the whole way, but didn't have what they needed. They'll fall 17-7, their first loss of the season, and they'll come, I'm sure, bouncing back with a vengeance against East Bridgewater next week.
Right.
Down the south on Route 18.
Right, well, nice job by the Bulldogs.
It was. Again, we want to congratulate head coach Jim Kelliher on the occasion of his 500th career game to be coached as the varsity coach of Abington High School.
Congratulations, Coach.
Kevin, thank you for helping us out. I want to thank Matt, Kevin Tocci, and all the guys that are helping upstairs and on the field. Chris Nagel on the PA microphone along with Bo Ryan and everybody who helped out to pitch this in. Peter Sereno and Bud Madden. Greatly appreciate it. And especially all the fans that are here, young and old, to support Abington Green Wave Sports. Keep in touch on arbiterlive.com if you want to know the schedule for any of the Green Wave sports, soccer, cross country, football, and moving forward into the winter sports. But a great game, great night for football. Abington will take this loss and move forward. We won't look backward now, and we will be, I think the Vikings should be worried because the Green Wave are going to be taking the bus down Route 18 on next Thursday night. So that'll be it from Memorial Field. The final score, the Bulldogs 17, the Green Wave 7. We will see you next week for more Abington Green Wave football action.